Alright, I think you guys can hear me now. Pretty sure you can. Alright. Ooh, 1, 2. Alright, I think we're good. I'm pretty sure we're good. I kind of looking like crap today, but I mean, if you to be new mic hype, let's go. I mean, how does it sound? Does it sound okay? I mean, I'm hoping it sounds okay. Also, hello Pokey, hello Vex. My hair is doing something weird today. I wanted to try and just toss it in a hat and see if that would work. I'm debating grabbing my other hat because just the beanie isn't doing it. It's just doing weird stuff. So I got no idea what's going on with the hair. But yeah, we just kind of vibing. I don't really have too much of a plan today. I knew I was forgetting one thing. I've been standing here getting things ready for 5 minutes. I didn't put on the running shoes. Again, I forgot the running shoes. Alright. Because I have these shoes that are basketball shoes. Great for standing for 3 hours at a time. Sounds good. You're kind of low. I'm kind of low. What you mean I'm kind of low? There's no way I'm low right now. Alright, how about now? Is that better? Does that sound better? Weeb, what's up? Hey, dead. I didn't know I was dead, but thank you. I hear perfect. Yeah. Does that sound better, though? A little bit louder? Alright. I'm gonna hop over into the Discord and see if any of my typical buddies would like to join. If they do or they don't, whatever it might be. Let's delete that and end streaming now. Alright. Yeah, better? Okay. Okay. I feel like my hair just doesn't look that good right now. It's just kind of, well, I have it going the way I'm not used to. And yeah, I see you actually growing a lot, broski. Nani, growing a lot. What you mean growing a lot? Room is different, obviously. Nowhere near finalized. I need to sort out my lighting. I'm probably going to swap where these two lights are because it's my tiny one over here and the big one over here. Remember the days when it used to be just a couple of people? What you mean? All my streams? Oh man, that was a long time ago then. But yeah, I've been moving around. You know what? I can't handle my hair doing what it's doing right now. It's I'm sitting there and I'm looking at it and I'm like, nah, I'm hating it, man. So I put it the wrong way just to see if it would look better. Now it's just kind of doing whatever the hell it wants. And I'm like, you know what? Back in the hat it's gonna go. We tried. We tried, boys and girls. We tried. Why is this not staying inside my hat? There we go. What you mean by it used to be just a couple of people? You mean when I first started streaming? Because this has been my full-time job for 2 years. So, we'll get them next time. Yeah. But yeah, this is the new microphone that used to be a small streamer. I'm still a small streamer. But this is the Fine K638, I believe. And they sent it to me to do a review, so we're going to be using this for the next week before I do, actually film the rest of the review. Did the unboxing last night, recorded that, and was like, hey, it looks kind of cool. And I'm just going to, my thoughts from that, I'm just going to, because I didn't show my face when I did it. I was just, showing it. So I was like, you know what? All those thoughts, I'll take all of it. I'll write out an actual thing that sounds better, record over it, and just mute that and dub it over. What's up, Mr. Man? Manowski. We just vibing. I decided I'd pretty up a little bit, and I was like, alright, it's time to stream. Alright. But as long as the audio sounds okay, I can have it a little bit further away from me than what's recommended, because you're actually supposed to be right here with these microphones. But I'm like, I'm gonna just be over here, because even staying all the way back here is fine. So, you might still hear some sound from upstairs, because as you can see, there's a EVA foam up on the ceiling. And the acoustic foam doesn't go all the way back here. It's over here, not that you can really see that, but you know, there is acoustic foam over here. It just doesn't come up too well on camera. So, yeah, I got all acoustic foam all around here. I've got it going over there. I've got the door with a bunch of stuff on it, so it's kind of absorbing a lot of sound. There's EVA foam on everything to dampen sound, then the acoustic's gonna go over top of it. But it looks really cool because I got like 6 of the blue ones and they're all like evenly spaced and stuff. And I was like, man, shit's looking good, I think, you know. But I need to finish it. I want to get like a really decent looking curtain for like right here, because there's actually a light that you guys can't see right here. But I'm gonna have, I'm thinking honestly, just for extra sound dampening, I'd get like a moving blanket, like the super dense ones, because they're like 80 inches by 73 inches. So I was like, my desk is 75, so if I have it go 80 across and then like the 73 down, that'd go underneath my bed here so you wouldn't see it, and then just put a tapestry in front of it, or tapestry, however you pronounce that. Tapestry, whatever, whatever, I don't know. All right, so I'd have that set up and I'd be like, all right, cool, so we got a cool thing in front of it, sound dampening behind it, and then yeah, and that would be like probably going right here, so midway across the window. And yeah, I'm gonna have a shelf that comes out here too, so I'll walk backwards and I'll hit it right at my back and be like, fuck, all the time. Yo, it's been so long, Soup Boil. It has been a bit. How you been? Yeah, so new microphone, pretty stoked about that. Anyone that's in the Discord might have already seen it or follows me on Twitter. Sponsored stream this Saturday. We normally stream Monday to Friday, but Saturday we're doing a Raid Shadow Legends stream. All right, and you guys, literally, I'm gonna give you guys a link. You're gonna download that game, you're gonna play it for 10 minutes at minimum, and you help me out big time. All right, like they're trying to get like new players and whatnot. They're celebrating 2 years, bunch of goodies that you guys can get. It's gonna be awesome. What's super you your favorite? See, look at I love when you guys have your own conversations that are kind of fucking weird for me to look over and read and start reading out the whole damn thing, and it's weak as fuck. But yeah, so this is starting to come along. I've been playing out some shit earlier today. I got the whole sponsor stream all set up. I've been messaging people that would be willing to help me with it, and yeah, we're gonna have a fun time that day. Classic what? But yeah, I've got a lot of things sorted out. Oh, and on top of everything, here's my new phone that I've been talking about. She's a big girl. Like, that's a big phone. And I'm like, not bad. It's kind of interesting. I'm not used to having a big phone anymore. I used to have a really big phone. But classic chat, yeah. But it's got like a little fingerprint thing on the back. So now I can just like unlock my phone like that. And then my phone's unlocked. I love it. It's dope. So now that I don't really like having like touch screens, I'm gonna be honest. Especially not having buttons at the bottom. My old phone has a button in the middle. You can do that. This phone glitched out a little bit, but fuck it, whatever. I got it to work. It was just being a dick for a bit, so now it's pretty okay. So I think my audio should be okay. Why is... Oh, I see what the problem is over on Discord. Let me fix that real quick. We'll just, yeah, the Fine K683. That's what it is. All right. So I think that should be good for audio on there. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Now I know anybody that joins me in Discord will be able to just hear me right away, because I had to route it through my voice meter. Now my voice meter is great. It's why my audio sounds even better than what this thing naturally does, because like this is actually a really good fucking mic. Like I've been fucking around with this like last night and earlier today. Sounds really good, at least compared to the Rock Band 2 microphone I was using. But I added all the filters to make it even more crisp, and I was like, nice. Turn the gain on it right up, right? And then I took, when it goes into voice meter, I dropped the gain down, like the artificial gain. So this picks up more sound. That removes anything that isn't as loud. And then I have all the filters after that. And then it goes back, it goes into OBS. And then I use a different filter in order to make sure that particular things, like sound of my computer or anything, isn't picked up. And then I add gain on top of that. So this goes up and then it goes down to like get rid of the extra shit that it is picking up, but it's picking up more at the same time. And then gets rid of a bunch of extra shit and brings it right back up. And I was like, damn, I'm apparently really good with filters because I just mess with stuff and it works out pretty well. And then now I just use the natural sound from it on you know, Discord because it's got its own filter shit built in, and then I've got on VR chat that doesn't really matter, so it sounds okay already. So, well, not okay, it actually sounds really fucking good in my opinion. And then I just start messing with more stuff for my stream to make it even better because, you know, I try and make it like the production value of my streams I want to be high but cost nothing. And I mean, having a microphone sent to you for review for free, that's pretty cheap in my opinion. You know, like I didn't spend a cent on that, so pretty excited about all that. But yeah, we're gonna mess around with this for about a week before I continue with the rest of the video, the recording. We're gonna see if there's anything that comes up with it, like the build quality. Fuck it, she's hefty. Like she's got some weight to her, and in a good way, right? But not so much that my cheap ass like $5 boom arm isn't like dying, you know, like. And that boom arm has some struggles with a blue snowball, so I'm surprised this is just a little bit lighter than a snowball. Actually, I think it might be heavier than a snowball. I'll think about it. How is this doing that? Oh, it might have been the angle that my boom arm was at before. That's probably what it was, because this is a completely different angle that it's set at, so maybe that's what it was. But still, good mic. Boom arm's kind of shit, but I mean, if someone wants to send me a good boom arm, cool. But you know, I'm really enjoying using the mic. So, but what has everyone been up to today? Any like fun and exciting things? I've only been talking about my day. Like, I've been doing like a lot of stuff all day. B Mills, what's up, homie? Over on the YouTubes, what you up to? Just panicking. Pokey, why you panicking? Come on, homie. Why you gotta panic? Oh, also that shelf I was talking about, that's gonna be going over here. It's gonna go all the way to the back corner of my room that you can kind of see over there, because like my bed's right here. And it's like 7 feet. Math. What type of math are you dealing with? What type of math? Maybe I can help. Who knows? Not the worst thing though. That's fair. Yeah, I'm gonna have like a shelf going across here, so we're probably gonna move our little pumpkin dude onto the shelf and, you know, move some stuff around. Have my water bottle a little bit closer. I have no idea it's in a test. Okay. Why are you watching a stream if you're doing a test? Come on, homie. What's wrong with you? Alright, let's go over here so I can see when anything happens. Because I hadn't done that yet. You guys think I should like message Nacho or like see if he wants to join? Maybe Ketter? I don't know what they're up to tonight. Can see if they're free or not. I'll just like type out, be like, streaming channel in Discord if you would like to join, and let's see how that goes. So let's go messaging. Where's my boys? In Discord streaming channel, if you would like to join us tonight. And then I'll put a period, and then I'll send them a heart. Gotta find where the hearts are and all this shit. There they are. I'll send them a blue heart. Alright, now we'll just I guess select all, copy. Alright, send that to Ketter, and then we'll also send it to Nacho. There we go. Now we're good. When you check my Twitter when you have time to see why I'm on YouTube, I mean, you could just tell me. I use both. I use YouTube, I use Twitter, or Twitch, I use Trovo, I use DLive. Eventually, I'm gonna cave, and I'm gonna pay for restream, and I'm gonna do it to the Facebook page as well, even though it won't really be worth it in the end. But, you know, I'll probably end up doing it. True? What are we saying true to? What is true? Yeah, I'm thinking like a cool tapestry going across here though. So then we got like a background kind of thing, and then it also kind of like separates my bedroom from like my workspace. And you know, I thought the desk was high enough. I kind of wish I made it higher, But with how I have everything already put up, I can't just raise the desk now because like all the foam was already there. Everything was already measured. Everything was already cut. And I was like, well, shit. I don't want to take everything down because that messes with everything around it too. So I was like, damn. And that also messes with like the cable management of everything because I think I did pretty good. I'm completely honest. I think I did pretty good. Okay. I'm pretty proud of myself. I mean, it doesn't help that it fell the other day because some of the adhesive shit I used was like time to die. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, well, I guess I'll just put it here and change this up a little. Posted a new video. Okay, B-Mills. Is that the one that you were talking about the other day that you were like, I'm terrified of this coming out? Onion flavored drink. That doesn't sound too great. I don't think I want to drink onions. I honestly do not believe I want to drink onions. That sounds... Though I am hungry. I would eat onions. Not just an onion, but I would eat onions with something or on something or just, you know, in general, food. But... Yes? Okay. So it was so bad that you need to get off Twitch. That's what it was, huh? No. Oh, man. Or is it just like you're just keeping up with stuff on YouTube right now? Ah, yes. Onion has layer. Onions do have layers. Eat an onion like an apple? I know people that do that. I've actually met someone that's done that. I was like, what the hell? And he was like, it's food, man. And I was like, I can't really deny that. Like, it is food, so if that's what you want to do, go right ahead. But not really something I want to try and do. I'm scared of that person. Some people just assert dominance differently, man. That's just what it is. But yeah, after stream tonight, I'm going to be sitting down recording a bunch of voice lines for a buddy of mine as well, because he needs a bunch of stuff for like music that he's doing, and he also wants shit for his streams. So I was like, I got you. Hey, what's up, Tundra? Spoopy boy. I mean, we haven't done no spoopy stuff yet tonight. All right, I don't think we're going to talk about cryptids, but we might talk about aliens. Might talk about like monsters under the bed. Who knows? No monsters can get underneath my bed because it's just 2 box springs and a mattress. So I was thinking ahead. No monster under your bed if there's no under your bed. Also, I eat tomatoes and lemons like that. Tomatoes I can see. Lemons? You just bite into a lemon like an apple? You don't even eat it like an orange at least? You know, when you peel it, you just right into that little fucker? God damn. I eat oranges like that. Man, y'all crazy. Y'all messed in the heads. You know that, right? Like, something wrong with you. It's the first time I've actually seen you? Really? Well, I mean, every Tuesday and Thursday, unless I take that night off, I do IRL streams. Other than that, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are VTuber streams. This Saturday, we're doing a sponsored Raid Shadow Legends stream if you want to stop on by. That'll be probably whatever I'm feeling that day. More than likely VTuber. More than likely. But, yeah. Nah, take off the skin, but the rest is good. Just, you're weird. Why would you just... Who skins a tomato? Still doing Twitch, but the new video making me cringe at myself. I mean, B-Mills, now you understand why we cringe at you. I don't like tomatoes on sandwiches. I mean, we should really stop talking about food. I don't even know if I've ate yet. I haven't ate yet. I have had a hot dog. A single hot dog. That's what I've ate today. And an energy drink. So, we shouldn't talk about food. I'm gonna get fucking hungry. How about skinny like a lemon or like an orange? Come on, smart. Wait, what? I don't... What? Why would you eat... Y'all are confusing me. I'm baffled. I'm bamboozled. Quite frankly, I've been confused. Skin? Yeah, I don't think I'd eat that. Probably not. We just trying to confuse you at this point? Well, you fucking succeeded. God damn. But yeah, there's a few things I want to change. I'm probably going to set up like a bracket over there that I can put my light on. Because my light's actually coming this way. It's not coming towards me like it's supposed to. That's why I've got this other light on. Like, if I turn this one off, it's just... So I turn this one on, and it works. But that's just a small one from the dollar store. So I was like, that's probably gonna swap the spots for those two. Yeah, I mean, but it's new level of cringe. All right, B-Mills, you just trying to promote your video now at this point. Be like, okay, come on, it's really bad. I really want you guys to laugh at me. I mean, come on. Nah, you know I'm alright there. Oh man. Alright, but yeah, I'm pretty stoked about the new mic. Pretty stoked about the sponsor stream coming up. I've already messaged a bunch of friends asking if they are willing to download, you know, or if they would be mind coming by and, you know, possibly downloading the game when we do that stream, because I'll be getting the code on Saturday. I mean, technically I've got it right now, but I'm not starting the campaign until Saturday, and then it'll be the week following that we can continue to do more. But it'll be great. Self-deprecating promotion. That's new. No, that's B-Mills. That's just B-Mills. Yeah, there's a whole lot to this whole setup that I want to like get finalized and all nice and pretty, and I was like, oh man, and I know I've got another $50 I could just go and waste on stupid shit, but like I should probably save that in case I ever am like starving to death, you know, like I should probably save it. But I keep like looking at like, I could just buy a floodlight and I'll set it up over there and I'll have a purple light on the back wall, huh, and then I could like move my lighting, or I want to get like a ring light and put it over here, and just like, oh man, I don't need all this shit. I want it, but I don't need a new mouse, new keyboard. I want them, but I don't need them. New mouse pad. I don't need one. I just want one, right? The MIDI device that I want. Technically, I do need that, but I also don't need that, you know. But it'll be that's $120 anyways. Can't afford it right now, but it's like, you know, I'm looking at things. I'm like, I could, but I'm not going to. But I really want to, but I shouldn't. You know, like, how are you guys? I'm doing okay. Other than being hungry. Yesterday I ate, and that was why I was like so good for energy yesterday. Today I'm like, a little bit of caffeine, we're good. I prettied up a little. I was actually wearing like a striped shirt before this. I was looking like Gothic Where's Waldo, and then I was like, let's toss on a dress shirt and pretend that we're looking good today. Because I feel like that was a better idea. You know, look a little prettier. But, wells. I'm surprised no one has actually joined yet in the voice call. Have any of you drink any water? Get a little bit of sleep? Anything like that? I had a couple hours sleep, and then I was up, and I've always got water nearby. Got a full gallon right here. I just filled it up before stream. You know, good old 8 pounds of water. Just start there and start working out with it. Speaking of, I know I'm pretty sure I mentioned it yesterday, but we set up our home gym, so now we've got all that shit all set up, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. Like, I got some like good shit on the way now. Like, I'm able to start working out a little bit more because it's like more organized. We got it all there, and it's like I could just go out and do shit right outside of my room. You know, room is starting to come together. I just need to. What I really got to do is I'm not even gonna try and grab that out. I got like a box of nails, and I think I'm just gonna like nail each of these panels up into the ceiling, because occasionally they just fall down because they're just held with Velcro, right? Like, they'll just occasionally fall. One might fall this stream. Who knows? You might see it fall. You might not. But like, they just fall off the ceiling. So I'm thinking I'll just take a nail and just throw it through the center of each one. That way the Velcro and the nail hold it in place, and then I can put the acoustic foam on top of it afterwards. I'm surprised none of this has started to fall. Like, you would think it would, but I guess not. Now that you guys can really see it. Like, if I even like turn this, I don't think you guys will even be able to. Oh, you can. Yeah, there's the blue. There's also a light right there. But yeah. Yeah, see, it's not all that bad, but it actually looks really fucking cool. And I wonder if, how bad does that look? See, there's this whole wall is acoustic foam. So, and there's even like this one just kind of fits, so I just put it there. But it's all acoustic foam. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. It's coming along, right? I even got like foam going around like the vent that's right above me right now. I don't think you guys can even hear the vent unless I'm talking. No, you definitely can. It looks like the vent is probably blowing directly onto the microphone. So let's close the vent. What? Why is the mic making noise? What is that what is the background noise it's hearing? Apparently my mic is making noise, but I don't hear it. Oh, now I hear it. Give me 1 second. There we go. Fixed it. All right. Should probably make it so I don't hear my mic, because that is always confusing for me. But there we go. I see, easy solutions. So now, how does it sound with it open? Not even audible. Awesome. There we go. See? I know how to use filters. I just need to change one thing. And I was like, we're good. Oh boy. So, I, again, have absolutely no real plan for my Thursday streams yet. I want to do like a little game show thing, but I need to get things more organized if I'm going to be doing that. And right now, things aren't fully organized. Like, I'm sitting here like, I want to do this, but then I start doing this. And then I want to do that, but then I'm like, now I'm over here doing this. And I'm like, shit. But I got Touch Portal set up. Probably after stream tonight, after I record a bunch of voice lines for a buddy, I'm gonna more than likely sit down and I'm gonna use a different bot for every website. So I'm gonna use a bot for I'm probably gonna use the Stream Elements bot for Twitch. Probably gonna use Nightbot for YouTube, and I think I'll just use Trovo bot for Trovo. I need to figure out what bot to use for DLive, but I don't think I even really need one for DLive because I've only had 2 people ever hop in chat from DLive. So wait, boyo, I've never asked you your height. I usually did that. Nani? Oh, I'm 6 foot on the dot, so I just slouch a lot. Like, I might as well be 5'8", but no, like if I actually like, crack my back. Yeah, I'm actually 6 foot. And I go up on my toes and be even taller. But no, I fucking slouch so much. I'm so short comparatively. 5'7". You're short. Yo, I'm an inch taller than you. Bet you I can still lift more. No, you say that like it's short. I mean, 6 foot is short. I'm the shortest of all my brothers. I think the only one I'm taller than is my adopted brother, and I think he might still actually be taller than me. Like, I am the shortest. I am the smallest. But I can lift amongst the most out of all of us. Even though they're more built than I am, just, I got that Spider-Man muscle, dude. But yeah, having a good time, doing dumb shit. Our fire pit is actually looking really fucking dope now back. Dad changed it up a little bit. He ended up he treated it sort of like a, what do they call it? Like a fire stove or whatever. I don't know. It's like the thing where it's just, it's a stove for outside type thing, right? And he made one hole in like the bricks surrounding it. And there's already like a hole in the middle of the drum that we use as like the actual fire pit, right? But now there's a bunch of bricks around it as well to kind of keep in the heat and keep in some air, right? But there's a line going right to the middle, right to where that hole is. So he sat there and he's like, I wonder, right? So they started the fire and it's going a little bit. And he grabs his air compressor and just kind of shoots it through the hole in the bricks that is at the bottom. Because like they're all kind of closed off except for one spot. Or rocket stove, that's the name of the thing. and it apparently sounded like a blowtorch because it just went. And it was like, wow, okay. It's like, man, I wish I saw that. Like, my cousin and my dad were just like, that was neat. So now we've got a really good fire pit, and like it. Normally we've got some charcoal left over. Everything became ash. That's how hot that fire got. And it's like, just need to build more things like rocket stoves, I guess. That just seems like the smarter solution, I suppose. Alright, I see I got a Discord message. And it's my boy Paradox. Now, what the fuck? Paradox, my boy. I would like to reply to your message, but...
You're wasting money on me again.
Toss a tip to your streamer, value him plenty, value him plenty.
Thanks, B-Mills, I appreciate that. You didn't need to drop 25 on me, but thank you, homie. He's sitting there like, yeah, now shut up about food. Order something. Joke's on you, I can't. Well, I mean, I could, but I don't got the money in my account, so I can't. But, yeah. I mean, you could have just sent me some shawarma. No, actually, I don't think that's even open anymore. I don't know. Let's check that real quick. Because if I can, I might grab me some shawarma. Also, what the hell was that da-da-da? I don't know if you get... No, you guys didn't hear that. Desktop is muted. Alright, cool. So, let's check out Treat Stream. Yes, not Pornhub. Treat Stream. Thanks, phone, for that being the first thing that it typed in. So, let's check that real quick. Question mark. What are we question marking about? There was a notification that popped up on my computer. Because it was like, you got a thing through PayPal. I was like, I fucking know. Oh god, this is gonna make me... boy. I have to go to my authenticator app. Oh man, I think that's on my other phone. Alright, boys and girls, let's see. Did I fuck up big time? Enter your... Sure. Send it through text. I don't know. Oh no. I might be locked out of some of my accounts. Oh. I'm not. I'm in. Alright. Mark as read. Okay. Oh god. Something just broke. Okay. Twitch. Copy. Over to this. Remember this. And then paste it, submit. Before it messes up. My question still has not been answered. Still, it's okay though. What was your question? What was the question? Because I don't know. Sorry if I sound like a jerk. I've been really tired. Screams in R2D2. Please don't. Fun fact. You know, because I'm actually talking at a higher tone than normal because I actually hurt my voice yesterday. So when I talk naturally, you can hear there's a large vibration in my voice. That's actually because I tore my vocal cords doing R2D2 scream. That was the scream that ruined my voice and my entire music career. It was like 2 weeks before I was gonna go on like a singing competition. So, my question was, how do I join your Discord server? You ask Vex very politely, or you scroll down, and then there should be a link to it down there. Whether it be through my streamer links or anything like that. But if not, Vex probably still has it copy-pasted. Alright, so let's check and see what is open on TreeStream now that I've gotten into it. Because I need to log into my Twitch to be able to see it. Food delivery is currently undergoing maintenance. Never mind. No TreeStream tonight. Alright, so let's get that out of there. Out of there, out of there, out of there. Cool. But yeah, that should be there should be a panel down below or Vexbot coming up. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna make if I can rename the Stream Elements bot, I'm gonna name that one Vexbot. YouTube and everything else, they'll probably just be, if I can rename them, I'll make them Trashbot. But we'll just call it Vexbot. Or no, you'll just be Vexbot, or I'll help you make your own bot, and then you can call that one Vexbot, and then we'll just add Trashbot and Vexbot to both of our streams. That way, one just like they'll like fight for whoever goes first. Oh man. Troy, Okay. Interesting. I don't see how that is relevant, but welcome to the stream. Vexbot, I love it. Yeah, because there's Trashbot, right? Yeah, see, there. Vexbot. How did you do that? That is not our Discord link. Our Discord can't make more links. How did you do that? Server settings. Invites. How did you do that? How the fuck did you do that? Invite links are disabled. There can't be more made. How did you make one? What? What? That is... What? Vexbot has her ways. That is so weird. There we go. Trash does shit. Oh, okay. 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 How to hack 101. I went back in time. I don't get it. How did you manage that? Does the other invite code just not work, or? Yeah, what the hell? I'm so confused. Huh. Well, you know what? It worked, so I guess we won't complain. Oh, man. That's funny, though. Remember, none of the commands work. To be fair, uptime works. Follow age works. So, I mean, some do. I just can't see them. If you guys use them, I can't see them. But it should work on Twitch. No, it doesn't. Stream Elements is enabled, so that's all Stream Elements. Hold up. Hold up. Now we gonna fuck with this. Now we gotta fuck with this. Now we gotta see what the hell's going on. Stream Elements bot is enabled. I tested it earlier. Yeah, chat alerts get notified whenever an activity happens. User management, chat commands, enabled, default commands, exclamation mark emotes, that is enabled. Follow age, enabled. Why is it not working? It was working earlier. Did you guys fuck up? Vex doesn't have ways anymore. Yeah, like I said, Stream Elements and Trashbot do shit. Alright, okay, I'm gonna fight you. Now, hold on, we gotta see about this, because that is odd. Why is that not working, then? It should be. Activity feed. Widget data, maybe. Settings. This was working earlier. Yeah, like, yeah, the uptime should be down below the stream, but you know what? I'm gonna go to my dashboard, and we will check and see if Stream Elements is still like in there. Community, roles manager, Stream Elements, moderator. Should be working. Maybe I'll just stream manager. Well, I'll do it. Now, why is that not working then? Because I was doing it earlier and it worked just fine. Chat commands. Yeah, that's enabled. Follow age. It's enabled. I don't know. They're both enabled. That is very freaking odd. It was, I'm not kidding, it actually was working earlier. So this is probably not great. Nope, that's not what I want. Anyone know how to deal with that? A few clicks away from streaming glory. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing by this point. Alright, let's try this. What if I like It was already running, fuck you. Yeah, see, it's already a moderator. What? I don't know. Now try it. There we go. It was working earlier. I literally had all that running earlier. I don't know what's going on. But you know what? It's there. All right. Wild. But it works. And this is what a focus point looks like. Pretty much. That was confusing. I was like, I know it was working. I did it earlier. New mic. Yeah, dude. Right here. It's the fine K683. So I got it for review. They sent it to me. They actually emailed me and were like, hey, we're wondering if you want to do a review of our microphone. We'll send it to you. And I was like, yeah. All right. Yeah. And I am incredibly impressed with it so far. Like, it sounds phenomenal. So I was like, all right. And I mean, to be fair, also coming from a Rock Band 2 microphone, but or a Rock Band microphone for the PS2, sorry, not Rock Band 2. And I'm so happy with it. It's got a nice little pop filter on it and everything. Helps with the plosives, so the pops, you know. Oh, man. They had to be restarted, apparently. Yeah. Sounds nice. Thank you, homie. Thank you. Are you satisfied? I am very satisfied with it. I've only been using it for like a day. I set it up last night after stream. I recorded the unboxing and then just kind of messed around with some stuff, got busy with some other things, started working on some shit, talking with my music artist, and I was like, hey buddy, I got the new mic all set up, so if you need voice lines for your shit, let me know, because he wants you know how like the start of a video, it'll be like, B-Mills, now he's on the Twitch. My man. Again, B-Mills, thank you for the 25, I do appreciate it. Guys, we're actually, we're only 45 away from, we're just over halfway, so 45 away from getting the 8-bit one. So tomorrow we're gonna be doing Graveyard Digger or Graveyard Keeper stream, and then I think the following week is like karaoke or some shit. I don't remember, but eventually 8-bit will be on there if we end up completing this. So I mean, if you guys want, just gotta help get it over there. Yeah, definitely satisfied with this mic. I was totally saying something after that, but before I replied or said hi to B-Mills, what was I saying? Somebody tell me. You would think that I would know what the hell I'm saying, and I never remember. I don't even remember what it was. God damn, what was I saying? I am confuzzled. B-Mills, don't you fucking laugh. I'm dumb. Kind of zoned out. Wow, Vex. Now who's the one not doing work? You know I'm dumb. I need your help. Something about it. Yes, my music artist. Thank you, Angel. Yeah, leave it to Angel to know about music. He was like, hey man, I like music. So my music artist. You know how like the start of songs where it'd be like, I can't think of something, but like they'll just be like, we're just gonna use Trash Boy as an example because that's my character's name. It'll be like Trash Boy Beats or some shit like that. My buddy wants like my waifu voice, and he'll just probably modulate it on how he wants it. And then also my natural voice, not like the one I'm talking about right now, where it's like higher energy, because again, higher range doesn't hurt my throat, right? My natural voice hurts my throat. That's why I talk higher. I'm the bot. I don't do thinking. I do links. Well, then link the neurons together to think. But yeah, so I need to do some voice lines for him. Then he also does streaming, so I'm gonna do a bunch of his alerts for him because the background music you guys are hearing right now, he actually made, and he was like, "Yeah, you can have it." So I was like, "Fucking awesome! All right." He also gave me a bunch of his music that I'm gonna start playing, and once he's got everything all sorted out and all of his like social media all figured out, I'll be like linking to all of his shit too. Because right now it's just kind of uncredited. Because he uses 3 different names for 3 different things, but he just kind of uses the 3 different accounts to send me stuff, so we got to figure out exactly where everything's coming from. Speaking of microphones, I recently got a mic stand from my father. Nice, that is awesome, dude. Yeah, the mic I got right here came with like a nice tripod, really sturdy one. I just figured a boom arm would be better, so because that just makes more sense to me. I think once I have this light on a bracket over there, I'm probably moving this light to like over here as like a fill light. I might just mount this behind my monitor instead, like how I had it before, but I don't really know if I want to, because having it off to the side here is pretty useful, because when I'm just kind of chilling and I want it out of the way, I just grab it. I don't need to like stand up and grab it from underneath my or over top my monitor. It does look more clean that way, but it's not really in the way over here because I got a long ass desk now, so it's like 75 inches. Like this desk is like as tall as me pretty much, so I'm like, yeah, I don't got much of an issue. Like I got 4 monitors on this desk without a problem. So nice to do as well, but something's missing. Neon lights. You mean like this one? Or maybe those ones? Don't worry. There's more shit coming. I still need to set up a curtain right here, of which I'm thinking I'm probably gonna get like, again, a moving blanket, because they're like dense and they're really good for sound absorption, and then just put a tapestry in front of it. I just keep sticking. Wait, hold on. I just keep sticking to my mod mic despite having an SM7B and other stuff. See, I like the SM7B, but I don't want to use anything that's super expensive. My whole like thing is cheap as all hell or free, right? And for a studio quality microphone, it costs $50. I mean, in Canada, it costs well over 100, but that's because that's outside their control. That's just like, well, I guess it's like 70, but depending on how the import tariffs are at the time. Also, blacklight, hello. It's just, it doesn't break the bank, and it's studio quality. Like, it sounds good, right? But I don't want to have like XLR set up with this, that, whatever, and then I have to have a lifter, and then I want to have that going into a mixer. I mean, if I wanted to, get a Go XLR, but those are going for like fucking $600 now. So it's like, what the hell, right? Why would I want that? No, use USB, use filters, use a virtual mixer, hook it up to a MIDI device, just do a bit of scripting because, I know I'd rather do it for free, right? So spend $120 and get a MIDI, like a Akai MIDI, like small MIDI, and then doing that. All I'm missing is soundproof walls. I'm not. But take that, do a bit of scripting, hook it up with voice meter, use the hotkeys on that. I can set up as many buttons as I want. I got 64 buttons just in like the one spot that I can script to do whatever I want. And then I can use I can script it to activate stuff for say voice changers. So I can use like voice mod or whatever. I can script it into that, and there we go. I can use voice changers just from pressing a button on it. And I control it instead of using only 4 dials. I've got 9. So I was like, yo, that is so much gooder. Man, imagine having a mod mic and an Elgato Wave 3. Man, imagine having a single Elgato fucking product. Like, I'm using a 2nd generation iPad, all right? Maybe even 1st generation. I don't know. It can't load up Twitch, right? It can't install YouTube. All of the apps are so far ahead that it can't install them, right? But it was able to install Touch Portal, so I use that. I have an old cell phone that was my ex's that she was throwing out, and I just took it because I was getting thrown out. And I used it as like a monitor for my stream, right, using my bot account. I've got, you know, a bunch of crappy shit just lying around. I got a C920 I'm borrowing from a friend. I got a light from the dollar store. I got a light from a thrift store that I took the front of a fan, popped out the middle circle, put it on there, put some tin foil, do a little bit of tape, put some foam across it. Got a soft box for a lamp, right? Like, it's like a clamp lamp. Oh no, that's not supposed to go off yet. Shit! Vex, can you delete that? Actually, I'm loading it up. I could probably delete it. That's not supposed to go off yet. Purge. Alright. No, I can't. He's a mod. Shit. He's betrayed us. Alright, hold on. I gotta disable that, because that was how I knew it was working earlier, because I tested it. I do love your ghetto DIY setup. Thank you. Let me explain more of it once I'm done dealing with this, because that let me know it's been a half hour now, or an hour. Where the fuck is the thing? Custom commands. Turned off that one, and timers. Turn off. Okay. EVA foam on the walls. Acoustic foam on top of it that I got for 20 bucks. Pretty much a whole fucking room worth. And then when I'm running out of acoustic foam, that side of my room, the bedroom side, I'm still going to continue with it because the EVA foam's over there. I'm just going to use my old egg flats. Yeah. You know, my computer barely running, right? I mean, it's got good parts in it. Good, but I'm still using a 1050 Ti and that thing does not want to load shit, right? So it struggles with turning on, right? But you know what? Got it for free. Better than the R7 370 I had. Can't complain. Thank you to my friend, the one who gave it to me, right? Got all the internal parts from Booker a long time ago. Other than like one part and some of my hard drives and SSD. Boom arm, $5. Microphone sent to me for review. Again, I'm loving it. Like, this is good. Shit works, right? I got the cheapest fucking mechanical keyboard and mouse that came from Amazon. It's like the Have It stuff. It works, you know. I got a little like wrist thing. You just kind of like, when you're using your mouse, you just kind of put it here. Gets rid of all that like wrist fatigue from like, you know, using your computer all the time. I don't use it when I'm gaming, but I have it there for when I'm like just kind of using my computer. Got that from the dollar store, you know. I got a little phone holder from the dollar store. I got another little holder to hold up the iPad from the dollar store. Man, I want eventually, I'm just going to make like an IRL series once like this whole COVID thing is done. And I'm going to like go to a dollar store, find something, find a way to use it, right? Oh, a lamp that was getting thrown out. Oh, and a light bulb from the dollar store, you know. Another lamp over there that my roommate just wasn't using. And a light from the dollar store. Oh, I got a strip of LEDs at the back of my desk. Guess where I got that? The dollar store. I'm like, yo, man, I'll make ghetto work. I'm broke as fuck, and yet I want to make good quality. And I want to show you. You don't need to spend like a bajillion fucking dollars to get some good shit. That's why I was using a Rock Band mic for so damn long. Hell, man, I have like one of these little like phone hook things, you know, clamps on this side, grabs hold of your phone with this side, you know, use that to like use a top-down view of like anything on your desk with your phone, right? Your phone's a great camera. Like, that's actually what I'm going to be doing with my old phone soon, is I'm going to be changing that out for the actual webcam. So I'll have an even better camera because I've got, I don't think it's over here, but the little lenses that you can put on the back of your phone to get good pictures, they also make good videos. So I have like a wide angle lens. Gotta think outside the box. Yo, the dollar store be an epic place though. Yeah, man, I hit up Dollarama all the fucking time. Trash, I don't want to alarm you, but when you time out a mod, it removes their mod. I didn't time it out, I purged. There's a difference. But if you're that concerned, did that not go through? Yeah, already a mod. I didn't time them out, I purged them. There's a big difference. DIY get shit done. Exactly. Like, that's what I love. I just like building things, fucking with shit, right? Like, I've got, you know, like, you want to see my stream deck? Right there, an old iPad. and it works. Actually, this is one of the things I've been working on earlier today. All right. Let me just pull up my phone real quick, which, by the way, this is also going to turn into another part of my stream. Not just like for like using as a camera, but for using as like pretty much another stream deck, but something else. All right. So let's load up my notes. I was making notes earlier. Okay. Dollar Star be an epic place though. Yeah, it definitely is. So I got a nice little list right here. Okay. This is what I do. I wake up and my first thing is grab phone, come up with ideas every day, right? Even if it's just one idea. Today, a decent amount of ideas. All right. So I started organizing what I want to do for peripherals on my desk, right? Ways to just more of like streaming tools per se, right? So for the iPad, you know, I put Touch Portal on it. On there, I wanted to make sure I had a start and stop stream or recording button. I have the start and stop stream. I don't have the recording one because I don't need that yet. I didn't feel like setting that up yet. Right? I didn't want to accidentally press that and be like, oh shit, I pressed the wrong thing. Right? I'm gonna put that on a different page, you know, whatever. Right? I have a total of 16 buttons, but you take 2 of those and make it so one goes to the next page, one goes to the last page, so you can navigate between them. So technically you got 14 buttons, but it's free and you don't need 14. They're useful, but you don't need them. Right? So, and then I also want to make one where I can change scenes and sources. Haven't felt like doing that quite yet, so I didn't. Right? I wanted to make one where I mute my microphone and my background music. Well, background music's gone. And now my mic. And now you can hear me. So, see what I mean? Like, I want to get some shit done, right? And then I also want to make it so I have a button where I can make clips. I have one. I'm not going to press it, but, you know, I can make a clip right now if I felt like it. And there's Touch Portal, right? That's just one. Those are just some ideas for it. And then I was like, all right. So if I end up getting like an old tablet, or if I want to use my phone, right, I can use Leorin board on it because it works on Android. I mean, Touch Portal works on Android as well, but Leorin board doesn't work on iPads, so it just makes more sense to use Touch Portal on that and then use Leorin board on this. And I want to use it for all my meme overlays and stuff and reset up all that I used to have, right? And then it's just like I can just click all the buttons. But the difference is I can have as many pages as I want, and I can have as many buttons on each page that I want. Oh, you muted and said the funny gamer word. No, I said blah 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 making noise. I didn't say no gamer words. And then I also want to make like my shout out and recognition pop-ups, right? And if someone pops in chat, well, there's actually a way to fully automate. Like, say if I want to make like a custom shout out whenever Boris were to join, right? The second that they type in chat, the first thing that pops up, it would be like a greeting, be like, Boris has entered the room or some shit. Like, I can make a big animation thing pop up just from him sending a message in chat, his first message, right? From that stream. And there you go. And it restarts at the start of the next stream. Yeah, NVIDIA, the funny gamer word. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. You're a dumbass. I love you. All right. I also want to get myself a wireless like keypad, you know, like a number pad that's wireless, and I want to use that. And since it's wireless, it will be read as a separate device instead of being just a normal like numpad. My computer can recognize it as something else, and I want to set that up with VC face, you know, what I use for my face tracking, and have it so it can change my expressions, right? And possibly change the outfit if I end up doing that in the future, right? All right, man, I'm going to hop on VR chat for a bit. Have a great stream. All right, well, take it easy, Angel. Love you, homie, and I hope you have some fun tonight. All right? So that's what I want to use the numpad for. Just have it set off to the side. It'll work, right? Something simple. And I want to get like a little label maker too. That way I can just like put it over top of things and just be like, this means this is this, right? Label makers aren't that expensive, and that'll really help the next one. Now, the next one is the 𝐂𝐚𝐭 𝐸𝐴𝐚𝐼. I don't know. 𝐂𝐚, that's what I would say. It's a MIDI device, right? And I'd use it as an audio mixer and a soundboard, right? Hook it up to Voicemeeter, like I said earlier. Voicemeeter has a built-in like hotkey stream deck pretty much built into it. You just literally like you just go up to it. And, it is called macro buttons, right? So macro buttons run on Voicemeeter start, right? You can start up like as many macro buttons as you want, right? Well, the MIDI device that I want has 64 buttons just in one spot. There's more buttons around it, right? And then it has 9 different sliders, right? So 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 only got 4, right? Seems a little gooder to me. right? And instead of using a Stream Deck that has 32 buttons, sure, it has a bunch of fucking pages, but so does the Orin board, right? And so does Touch Portal. So if I've got 64 buttons that I can just use for sound effects, all right there, seems pretty good to me. And I can even script them to change scenes and stuff too if I wanted. Not that I would, because there'd be no point in that with the other stuff. But it's there. 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭. We are currently talking about all the shit that I want to do for my stream, right? And how it's going to be cheap and pretty much like free, right? Now, the MIDI device, again, is going to cost me about 120 bucks. But that is way cheaper than getting both a Stream Deck and a 𝐂𝐽, right? Because with the 𝐂𝐽, I'll then need to get an XLR microphone, right? I like my USB microphones. I like using things digitally because then it's less clutter, right? But the MIDI device will look really nice because it'll fit perfect where I have a spot for it, is all I'm saying. And it's got a lot more customization I can do. And I was like, just scripting, not hard, right? So I was like, all right, so get that, and I can control voice meter with it, so I can change my sliders. I can set up a voice changer, so I can get voice mod. There we go. If I want to, I'll pay for voice mod. There we go. Got a whole bunch. And then I can also do like a bunch of sound effects for stream shit. MIDI device seems pretty awesome. Yeah, we're just trying to sort out, a bunch of stuff. And this Saturday is our sponsor stream. So if you guys would like to join us, we're doing the Raid Shadow Legends one. And I'm just saying, you directly support me by playing video games if you download the game and using my link. So I mean, I get paid for all of us playing video games, and you only got to play for 10 minutes. Sounds like a win if you ask me. I think we should probably, if you guys don't mind wasting 10 minutes on me, I would appreciate it. And then after that is the number pad on my keyboard. I'm going to set that up for all of the effects that I use for Snapcam, which is how I have my filters on right now. That you guys can see that this actually isn't how my room looks. Let me just load that up real quick. This is how things actually look. Well, I mean, there's also a LUT on my actual OBS, but you know what I'm saying. But we can do stuff like this, and then if I wanted to, could like do the corpse one and I'll just talk like this. But I mean, it would work just perfectly fine. But like, there's all sorts of stuff like,
I am Kermit the Frog, bitch. And I just use my number pad for that.
Or maybe look at this photograph. Every time I look, it makes me laugh. But yeah, so I've got all that, right? I'm like, okay, so I know what I want to do. I've got it all figured out. I just use the numpad for that. Actually, think about it. Might be smarter to use the wireless one for that because I'm already on my feet during this. So I should have the wireless one like over here and then use the numpad for my VC face instead. That would make more sense, I think. Look at this photograph. Yeah, exactly. And then after that, it's just like the bots I want to use. So Stream Elements for Twitch, Nightbot for YouTube, and TrovoBot for Trovo. I don't know if there's a bot for DLive, but no one really watches my DLive streams apparently. But I mean, it's DLive. No one's. There's a very small viewership on there, so I mean, it's just I'm there for there, right? Like I've met people on there, so it's like why not? But yeah, so that's what I did today. Is I made that list of all the things I want to do for each one, and the iPad and Touch Portal I've already got. The tablet or phone and the Orin board I've already got. The wireless keypad I don't have, but they're like 15 bucks. I can get one, right? The MIDI device 120 bucks. I don't have that. I don't have 120 bucks. I'm broke as fuck. I'm also hungry as fuck. But you know what? I'll go and make a sandwich after stream. I'm thinking about it. I know I've got peanut butter and jam. And it's crunchy peanut butter. I eat the real peanut butter. I don't need your smooth ass bullshit. And then the keyboard numpad's already, well, obviously on my keyboard. And the bots, they're bots. They're free. So it's just like sorting out what I want to do. Every time it seems to make me laugh. Exactly. I'm going to drink some frickin' water. Because I've been talking way too damn much. Oh, actually, I don't think I've shown you guys my chair yet, have I? I've talked about it, but I haven't shown you. Excuse all the cat hair on it. Noella decided to lay on it before I started streaming today. But oh god. Push it back a little. Turn on the light. It is straight up just a chair out of a car that we welded to the bottom plate of an actual lake. office chair. Yeah. And like it sits pretty high. Like I could even like chill in stream on this one. Oh god. Doesn't look like it sits pretty high, but my camera's facing up, so, and my bed is almost to my, or it's just below my waist. So, I mean, and the chair is actually lowered, so hold up. Well, it wasn't lowered that much, so, but chair actually sits pretty high. So, haven't seen much light in an hour. Oh no, looks comfy. It is. Because like, if you think about it, oh god. And it leans back. It's a car chair, right? Like it's a seat from a car. They're meant to be sat in for hours at a time, and we were literally scrapping the car. So I'm like, I looked at my dad. I'm like, hey, could I steal that chair? And he was like, I don't give a fuck, right? So we cut it out, and we unbolted the other chair from like the base. And then we took that one and we put it in the spot where this one was. So it was kind of funny because when the guy went to go and pick up the car, like to scrap it, he was just like, didn't really know what to say or do. We thought it was very humorous, but I found a lot of entertainment in it. I know, I don't like that angle. I'll just stand a little bit further back. There we go. Oh, man. But yeah, it's actually super smart. And I'm going to get like a seat cover for it so then I can have it whatever I want, right? Because, you know, they sell seat covers for, you know, seats for a vehicle. So I can get like, if I want like a cute pink one, I get a cute pink one. If I want to like be like straight up gamer black and red or black and blue, I'll do it. You know, I want it to be fucking Tinkerbell. I'm gonna be motherfucking Tinkerbell, all right? Like, I know what I'm doing, man. My voice is starting to do the thing. I do not feel like losing my voice. It is starting to do the... Oh no. All right. Well, my voice is deciding that it doesn't want to speak anymore. So we're going to continue to speak because fuck your couch. I don't know. There was a random hair. Attack of the random hair. Get down there! I managed to do it. Alright, my voice is starting to be a dick. So, we're gonna try and tone it down a little. We've only been live for like an hour. Man, yesterday's stream just flew on by. Today it's just like, what? Also, did B-Mills host me? Is that what that says? Oh, thank you for the host, man. That does, if it's under 5, I guess Twitch doesn't let you know. But I can see it up there. So, I just noticed that. Oh, man. What do we want to do for the rest of the stream tonight? We got 2 hours left. I think I'm still in the server. Yeah, I am. Well, I don't know if anyone wants to join. Haven't gotten a reply from either Nacho or Ketter, but both of them work tomorrow, so I'd assume that they're both asleep, which would make sense. But you know, it's going all right. We gotta think of something. What do we want to talk about? I know I had a funny idea, but I think some people might get a little upset by it. But I mean, should I say it? It has to do with the Rona. All right. Should we talk about the Rona? What do you guys think? Should we talk about the Rona? I mean, it's only one kind of funny thing, but I mean, it is a little inappropriate. If you want to, okay. Y'all motherfuckers ever had Buckley's before? Has anyone tried to fight coronavirus with Buckley's? Because that thing can literally cure the flu. And I'm just saying, like, because I was sitting there and I was talking with my mom earlier, and we're just like, I was, what is Buckley's? You don't know what Buckley's is? Buckley's is like one of the most disgusting medicines on the planet. Literally, their slogan is, it tastes awful, but it works. And literally, you take like one shot, like it's like not like a shot glass, but like, you know, like teaspoon or whatever, but you know, a shot of that. You just take it down, right down the hatch. It literally looks like the most disgusting thing. It has a terrible smell. It tastes horrendously bad, and must be a Canadian thing. I don't know, but it is one of the most vile things you will ever put in your body. But you feel better literally not even an hour later. Hey, Vagabond, thank you for the host. I do appreciate it. Or is that a raid and a host? It was a raid, and it said host. Thank you. Also, that was the wrong sound. I don't know why I did that. But thank you so much. How was your stream? What were you up to? Having a fun time? Doing anything interesting? We're talking about how Buckley's, I don't know if you have Buckley's medicine where you're from. Its slogan is, it tastes awful, but it works. And we were just doing Minecraft. Awesome. Were we playing like hardcore? Were you doing like skyblock, just basic speed running? What were you doing? Modded? But it tastes awful, but it works. And it's one of the most vile things you put in your body. But literally, within like an hour or two, you feel better and you're not sick anymore. So I'm like, I wonder if anyone's trying to combat the Rona with that. I've not heard of that, but that's a brilliant slogan. Yeah, it honestly, like, okay. It looks like mucus. It smells like your eyes are burning from everywhere else but it still did it. All right. And it tastes like the most, I would rather eat gym socks. All right. Like it is. Oh God. What a sales pitch. Yeah. I mean, right. But it literally, you feel better in like an hour. Like you could be dying from like pneumonia or the flu or just have a cold. Just take Buckley's and you're immediately better like an hour later. So I'm like, does anyone try this with the Rona? Like, I'm just saying. Maybe? Oh man. Cool little vermin. Ooh. For me it was hardcore because I died 6 times. Well, that's really sucks. I'm sorry. Flufflebum. I mean, possibly. Oh, Lego Jedi saying possibly. I don't know what they're even talking about, but possibly. Thank you for the raid. Yeah, thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. On easy, hey, sometimes shit happens, man. I died 10 times. You know, you guys should have seen me trying to speedrun the game. I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. What's the name of this medicine? Buckley's. Buckley, apostrophe S. Maybe it would at least help with the symptoms. Yeah, I mean, it can cure the flu in like an hour. COVID is just a SARS variant. SARS is essentially a flu. So maybe everyone's talking about getting, you know, let's go get a vaccine, but why don't you just take some Buckley's and we'll try it? And my mom was like, you know, your thought process makes sense. And I was like, it does. And I kind of want to go and catch it just to try it, but that's probably a really bad decision. Like, oh man, that description is making me cringe. I hate that. It's so bad. Like literally, I would sooner eat gym socks from like that weird kid in class back in high school. Yeah. Medicine is gross unless it's banana flavored. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I mean, I personally would always prefer getting like no medicine because I just don't get sick. But you know, like I would prefer, I've never tried banana actually. You know what? No, I did. I've tried it once. Buckley's also has a cherry flavor for kids. Still tastes like shit. But it tastes gooder, you know, like not better, just a little gooder, you know, not quite better, you know. Also, I feel like if that was the cure, though, Buckley's would be rolling in money. But has anyone tried it? That is the thing. Has anyone tried? Because I might need that medicine. I have COVID. Okay, see if you can get Buckley's. Be our patient zero for this. I need you to let us know. Because if you actually have the coronavirus that's going around right now, please just get, like, order some Buckley's. And not like the flavored one, the original Buckley's. It comes in a brown bottle. It comes out looking worse than eggnog. Smells terrible to the point that you literally have to plug your nose in order to even just like take the teaspoon of it. And it's going to be the most disgusting thing you've ever tasted. You'll want to throw up, but keep it in your throat. Don't even down it with water. You'll suffer for a bit, but you'll probably feel better. Experiment. All right, Flufflebun is going to be our experimentee. You got to do it. BRB? All right, Tundra, we'll see when you're back. You know, I was opening up my phone to check something more, because I have all those lists of things I was talking about, because, you know, I like doing things for free. My whole content is, like, free stuff to make your stream better. Like, dollar store light bulbs, acoustic foam that's pre-owned, that actually came from another popular streamer that I didn't realize who it was until after I got it from them. So, because I actually got it from his wife, but he actually lives in the same town as me, and I don't know if he has given away where he lives before, so I don't want to give away where I live if he has, because I'm not looking for another stalker situation. I may or may not try it. All right. Well, I'm dumb enough that I might just go and try to catch it, because there's enough idiots in my town that, like, just still have parties and spread it. But my mom's immunocompromised. I mean, I'm immunocompromised too, but my mom's more immunocompromised than me. And I'd rather not bring it around her. But maybe I'll just give her some Buckley's too. Do it, but also rip your taste buds. It goes away. Like, it only stays in your mouth for like maybe 5 minutes, but then you feel better in an hour. So it's a good trade-off. You know, it's not one of those things where you have to like scrape off your tongue. You know, where you're like, I just need a new layer of tongue. No, it's whatever. Trash, no. Okay, but it would be neat. You know, I want to try. Why have I not done the thing that I was trying to do on my phone? There we go. What does it taste like? Okay, how to explain what Buckley's tastes like? Actually, you know what? If you guys are willing, I'll go up and see if we have some. And I'll actually just take a swig. Or a teaspoon. And I'll let you know exactly what I'm experiencing. I just remember it having like almost a creamy texture, but it's just not right. It's just, no. It's just not okay. Like, it's, ugh. I would be willing to do it. No, don't do it. I mean, it just means I won't get sick. Like, oh no. I mean, I'm willing to, if it's for the meme, you know, like, I would do it for the meme. But, you know. Just gonna quickly do this. I'm just trying to look up something on my phone real quick. Because there's that MIDI device I was talking about. So, like, my phone's just been in my hand swinging around this whole time. And I just got this yesterday, and I'd rather not just drop it. Because, you know, I have nerve damage, so I throw things on accident. So, probably shouldn't be keeping it in my hand. But, trying to look it up. Because I want to tell you guys that MIDI device is. Because, or I should actually tell you guys all of the pricing that I have here in Canada for the things in particular. So, if I scroll down. The number pad that I want to get, the wireless one that I'd be using, I set for VC face, but it actually makes more sense to have it over here so I can use it for my, like, filters on Snapcam, that, you know, my background, everything, how everything looks cool, how I can also, like, or I can do shit like this one, because this is what my shit normally looks like, and then I could do this one, or even there's, oh man, I've got there's this one, the Among Us one. It's pretty sus, bro. You know, like I got dumb shit like this. So if I just have like all of those set up to hotkeys, like there's even. All right, yo, what's up? No, I have to drink a little bit because my voice is getting killing me. You guys ready for Walmart fucking brand corpse? There you go. No, I can't. I actually can't use my natural voice right now. What the fuck? Yo, I can't drop my voice. Oh no. Oh man. Oh no. Hold on, I need to drink water. That is not good. Last time my voice wouldn't go back down, it was because the scar tissue pinched a weird way, and I wasn't able to talk like 2 days later. So hold on, I need to make sure I'm drinking water. All right, can I talk? I can almost talk naturally. All right, come on, down. Yep. Up. All right. So I have scar tissue on my vocal cords from when I tore my vocal cords when I was like 14. Okay, yeah, my natural voice is back. So I talk a little bit higher sometimes because it's easier on my voice. There's no vibration. So, but no, like my natural voice is like right here. So it just sounds weird right now because it's tight. I didn't realize how tight my voice was or how tight my throat was feeling, but I mean I could. Hold on, can I drop it right down to? Oh yeah, nope. I can't bring it back down. I can't bring it down low enough to sound like corpse right now. But my voice isn't completely fucked. I should probably go a little bit lower with my voice though. I should probably keep it right where it should be. But yeah, I tore my vocal cords when I was 14, so I've got like a vibration in my voice. Okay, I'm kind of sad I came back to a fuckboy emoji. It happens, I'm sorry. Oh shit, he did. If it's okay, trash, just get it where it is. Chickadee. Yeah, I was drinking a lot of water there. So, but yeah, the numpad that I want to get, like the wireless one, it's only $15. Alright, or technically it's 16, but whatever. If I scroll down until I see, where is it? Where are you? Okay, so if I wanted to get the full size Go XLR, right? Like the 𝐂𝐡𝐚𝐭 Go XLR mixer, right? It is currently $499. All right. And I don't even know what it is. Oh, it's free shipping. So $499 for the Go XLR right now, like the normal version, like that one. And then if I wanted to get the Elgato Stream Deck, the 32 key, you know, the biggest one, that is $429 plus $9 in shipping. So about $900, probably a little bit more after tax, right? Or I just go and get this MIDI device, all right, that $130, all right, and look at all those, look at all that, all right, all of those are buttons. There's 64 buttons just in that spot, and then each one of those little mixer dials has a button above it that you can program for whatever you want. I would program it for muting because that just makes the most sense, but then you can have like different mixers for everything, control it inside of OBS, control it inside of voice meter, doesn't really matter. And then you've got all the side buttons as well that you can use for other shit. So I'd probably use all the ones on the side for voice changers, and then I'd use all the other ones for like sound effects. Get like a label printer and just like put a sticker on each one of what each one is and just program it that way, right? $130 as opposed to nearly $1,000, right? And you get the exact same thing, double the amount of buttons. Sure, you can't like go into folders with the buttons, right? But if you're just using those as like sound effects, 64 sound effects is more than enough. And then you have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different voice changers, right? That sounds pretty good to me. You know, you don't need like more than that. So if I were to use all of that, that'd be pretty good for that. And then I've already got my phone I could use with Leora on board for pretty much an infinite stream deck with as many buttons as I want and whatever the fuck I want. And I've got Touch Portal, which is another stream deck. So I've got it all set up, right? So I like doing stuff for free. I like doing stuff for incredibly cheap, right? And eventually you end up getting into good situations. Like Fine actually messaged me. The ones who reached out to me like, hey, would you mind doing a review of our microphone? We want to send you one. And I was like, fuck yeah. Like, all right, I'm down. So I've been, I got the, let me just look on it right here. It costs $71.99 Canadian using their official link that they gave me. All right. So if I go to my orders and I can look up the exact model, even though I've already said it a few times, I want to be 100% certain on what it is, right? Because if you guys like the sound of this microphone, then obviously I would recommend getting it, right? And it is called the Fine USB condenser microphone. It is the K683. All right. Really good mic in my opinion. So I've been enjoying it so far. Yeah, that's my way of seeing things, is if I can do shit for cheap or free, I'm gonna do that. And that's why I want, once I get back to making my YouTube videos, there's gonna be a tutorial or how-to on how to do that shit. Also doing reviews. It'll probably alternate between whatever I'm able to do or willing to do for that week. I also want to make like shorts for like my main channel and have them all like sectioned off in their own thing. Obviously all of my past, like all of my streams, all the past broadcasts, they're actually unlisted and they're set in their own thing, so like you can actually go and take a look at the playlist, but you can't just like go and see it on the channel. So you'd have to go and check out shorts on there, or VODs on there. But there's also the VOD archive, so it's better to go over there because, you know, just having them, it's double backup, you know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like how to do a whole bunch more things, you know. He tried to pull an RTD2 at the wrong time and still feel bad for laughing. No, I thought it was funny as fuck. It was middle of winter. I had a dry throat and I was trying to do it for a joke to make my friend laugh. And he was like, it sounded like an elastic band snapped. And I was like, ah, damn it. I couldn't fucking breathe. You know, I was just dying. But yeah, it was a fun time. It's stupid shit you do when you're 14, right? Just ruin an entire music career. Could have been on MTV. Ruined it 2 weeks beforehand. It's funny as fuck, but I still feel bad. I don't feel bad. I mean, think about it. Most of the people that are here and enjoying my stream is probably because of my voice, right? Everyone likes the way my voice sounds now, right? My voice wouldn't be like this if it wasn't for that. Mind you, I could have been the next Justin Bieber and probably done better than him. Because I could have hit a high... I used to be able to hit a high F on the treble clef and a low D on the bass clef. I had a fucking fantastic range, right? Like, amazing. I mean, it's pretty sultry. Thank you. I mean, if you want, I could probably even attempt to be... No. I only do that to Nyandre. I like fuck with her. I just think you're funny. Aw, thanks. But I mean, looks aren't everything. They see I call myself funny looking. Me being here for the waifu voice. Oh, I don't think a lot of the people here even know what the waifu voice is now. Okay. Because there's a lot of names I don't recognize. But, I mean, mind you, I probably could have done more voice acting stuff. But I would have been into music. So I probably would have never streamed. Meaning that I wouldn't have met a lot of you guys. And, you know, like, I made some of my best friends from streaming. So, I don't know. Be scared newcomers? Oh no, should I do it? It's weird when you see it on camera. It's different with like my VTuber model, but when it's actually me, it's really weird. I mean, if they ask, I will. But I'm not just always gonna do it for Vex. I leave it up to chat. Don't force it though. Yeah. I mean, my voice will go higher. It doesn't want to be sitting because I'm not even quite at my natural voice right now. It's still sitting a little high. Oh no, I'm curious. Oh man, all right, that's an answer enough for that. Energy drink and water. I got both. Time to drink them. One sec. Gotta get into character.
Aw, you mean you want to hear a voice like this. I could do that. And it's just both hands are right here.
Or I could just talk normally too as well. It's all just natural. I don't use like a voice changer or anything.
I just changed my voice up.
See, it's weird. It's so fucking weird. When you can see it, it's weird. With my VTuber model, it's fine. But like when you can see it, it's fucked. That's actually really cool. Voice acting. Again, I could hit a high F on the treble clef and a low D on the bass clef. Like, I had an amazing range. I've still got most of my range. There's just a lot of gaps in it now because, you know, scar tissue. But
yeah, I just really like fucking with people.
But no. I mean, that's way better than last night's, though. Last night was so fucking bad. I actually thought that was a female. Oh, wait till Gecky hears it. Like, if you guys go back a couple streams, like to, what was it, Tuesday stream? Monday stream? Monday stream. Just watch through it. Just click through it until you find Gecky. Yeah, the Gecky's in chat. He's probably been busy doing something. He just comes back with, God damn it, mouse.
Aw, Gecky, do you not like when I talk like this for you?
Oh god, it's so weird seeing myself doing it. It's just, it's weird. Like, this face, this body should not make that voice. And yet, here we are. That's why I like challenging myself too. When someone comes in and they'll just say something incredibly fucking stupid in chat, I'll be like, alright, I can see that you've never been here before.
Thanks for the follow, Kohai.
Thank you for the follow, Mikey. I appreciate it. Please spare me, mouse.
Gecky, I take no prisoners.
Oh god. I don't like it. I don't like seeing myself do it. Oh god. It's weird. It's like I'm half chubbed now. Fuck. No. Let's go. Clip. If you want to. I do it all the fucking time. It's better with my VTuber model because, like, well, it's a VTuber model. My character is purposely made to look androgynous. Male leaning, but androgynous. So both voices fit. Like, my natural voice fits, the waifu voice fits, anything in the middle, right? Actually confused my my roommate. We were out for a smoke the one day, and she was talking with her friend, and they said something about, like, kids or something, and I was like, oh, should I use a kid voice and just confuse them, right? Like, say that you're a mom and they just don't know. And she was like, what? And I just did, like, I don't even know how I did it. It was like a middle point between, like, my waifu voice and my natural voice, and it just sounded like a little kid, right? And she was like, what the fuck? And I was like, I don't even know how I did that. I just was like, yeah, it was like, my brain knew exactly what to do in that moment, right? And then I was like, well, I'm never going to be able to do that again. So it was funny, though. I found so much humor in it. Hopefully I'm good and entertaining for you guys, though. Everyone that's new, if you liked the waifu voice, I would appreciate a follow. All right? If you're not already following. I think embarrassing myself in such a way might be worth it. Maybe can you try to do it again? The kid voice? I already am. Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm trying to think. I have no idea how I did it. Because, like, okay, so my natural voice, like when I talk, it's more of like I can feel it down here and it projects from like back here. All right? Like that's how my natural voice is.
But when I do like the waifu voice, it's like it starts up like back here.
And it's like upper voice, like it's like in this area where it comes from. So I like just somehow middle pointed here and middle pointed like there.
I mean, like,
no, that's not.
I don't even know how to do it.
No, that's a girl voice still. It was a weird girl voice, but it was still a girl voice.
Hi, how are you?
Nope, it sounds. It's not good enough. I can't. I just can't think about how I did it. I just was like, should I just do this? She's like, what? And I just did it. And I was like, never gonna be able to do that properly again.
How are you guys doing today?
No, it's just not right. It's just, I can't, right? I know that there's like weird ways you can move your mouth in order to make like different tones, but because I mean like I'm trying to remember how Moscow X does Goku's voice, because if I can remember what the voice sounds like, I know the way he moves his mouth. I just don't know the way that he makes the voice, or what it sounds like off the top of my head. Hi, yeah. Nope. I can't do it. I need to hear it and then I can do it, right? And that's generally how I do most things. I'm like, oh, pick a character. All right. Do you mind if I take a second to listen to the character? All right. Listen to the character for a second. Go. Okay, I can do that. Or if I just can't do it, I'm like, I can't do that. Right? Because like, I got asked to do Bart Simpson yesterday, and I was like, I could try. I listened to it. I was like, nope, I actually can't do Bart Simpson. That is just right where my scar tissue is. So, like, eat my shorts. Like, it's just, I can't go high enough, because there's too much of it pulls on the vocal cords in a weird way that it brings out my bass. So it's like, fuck. Can you do Miss Piggy? I don't even know what Miss Piggy sounds like.
I mean, I can do Kermit the Frog though. Yeah, I'm gonna go pork that pig. Give me a second. I'll fucking look up what the bitch sounds like. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna go and get myself fucking bacon and ham sandwich later.
Alright, YouTube. Alright, why am I being recommended my own video? What? Miss Piggy funny. Funniest moments, I guess. You guys have browser muted? Alright. It's just a lot of screaming.
Here we are.
Nope, I can't.
I don't know. I mean, it's kind of close.
No, I can't. I'm trying. It sounds like it's more like an upper.
Here we are.
Nope.
Here we are.
Nope. I can't do it. I tried. Okay, I tried.
My name's.
Nope, I can't do Miss Piggy. Okay.
I can do Kermit the Frog though. Fuck you.
My main thing that I really want to learn is I want to get really good at doing Kratos' voice. Because I could be like, boy, why have you not spoken with me yet today? I asked you to go and grab the eggs yesterday, and you refused. Right? Like, it's close. I have to listen to him for a bit. And I really want to do Master Chief's voice. Terminator? It's just like Arnold Schwarzenegger, isn't it? Like, get down. You know, like that. Everyone can do that one. Be like, come with me if you want to live. You know, like, I'm not good at it though. Sorry about that. My audio cut out because my computer's been on for more than 6 hours and Voice Meter does it every 6 hours. I can't do Donald Duck actually. No, I have no idea how to make that voice. I've had so many people try and teach me. I cannot do Donald Duck. I want to compare my Russian accent to yours. I don't even know what a Russian accent sounds like. Like, da. I can't think of anything Russian to say, you know? Like, blech. Like, that's about it. That's all I know. I could do that one. There you go. You could do, like, Elmo. Mickey Mouse, kind of. Vodka. Yes, let's get the vodka, brother. Comrade, let's go get vodka. Like, that's, I don't know. Like, it's just, I can do like a basic Slavic type sounding voice, but I don't know particularly Russian, you know? Like, I'd have to just, I just have to hang out with my buddy Ghost more. He knows Russian, or he learns Russian, so. Yeah, I'm not going to read off anything that's in a different language. There's also English only chat. I know that we're trying to do like a Russian accent type thing, but I mean, saying something in English with a Russian accent, it's for moderation reasons, because I don't know what is actually said. Is my arm healed yet? No, it's almost. So I had to get up into the attic of my garage. Vodka, yeah. I had to get up into the attic of my garage, but there's no way up there unless you're in the front of the garage, right? We're going to make like a little, or probably going to make a hole to be able to get up there from the inside. So I Normally what we do is we just drive our truck in front of the garage, stand up on top, like just walk up the hood, walk up onto the roof, and just open up the door and hop up there, because why the fuck would I grab a ladder? Just back up the truck. Most of the time the truck's already sitting there, right? But I just couldn't, because we had a car there instead, and that car, it was on the jack stand, so I couldn't jump off of it. So I just kind of sat there and I was like, I can make that jump, right? And my dad's like, I mean, if you think you can. And I was like, yeah, I can make that jump. So I just grabbed the broom, opened up the door, right, that was up there, because we have a broom to sweep out the garage and shit. And doors open, and I was like, jump, grab hold of like the metal ledge, just pulled up. And I was like, oh man, I'm not as fit as I thought I was. Grab a hold around the door, put the other arm up, just kind of pull myself up. And I was like, all right, sat up in there, grabbed out the wood that I needed from out there, because we got like these giant, like fucking like 8.5 foot or 8 foot to like 8.5, 9 foot boards that are like 8 inches by like 2 inches. And I was just taking those and handed them down around the side. And then my honorary title uncle, he came over. Yeah, and he was like, oh, you want a hand? I was like, oh, yeah, sure. So I just handed it to him. He moved him off to the side. He's like, how are you going to get down? I was like, I'm going to jump. And he was just like, you're going to jump? I'm like, I jumped up. And he was just like, I'm going to be smart about it. I'm not going to just jump because there's a car there and I'll probably just face plant right into it. It'd be funny, but I shouldn't. So I just kind of like did one of those like turn around, slide, kind of drop things. And then I guess I caught my arm on the metal siding that was there. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. Just to be safe? Yeah, it is to be safe. It's nothing bad though, so I'll leave it. Okay. But no, I don't really, it's English only chat just for moderation reasons, just because we don't know what people are saying. And rather than distracting and seeing other things possibly pop up while the moderator is gone, while they go and Google Translate it, it's just easier if we just keep it English only. So sorry about that. I need food soon. How far are we in? Only an hour and 45. Wow. I feel like I've been talking for like 4 hours.
Oh, man. Thanks for the follow, 𝐭𝐲.
Fluffle bun. Thank you. I do appreciate the follow. But yeah, so yeah, that's how I cut up my arms a little bit. I got like a cut on the inside over here. Not that you guys can really see it. And I got like all up on the back over here is all like cut up. You can kind of see that one. It was like bleeding. I literally dropped down, was like, blood starts pouring down my arms. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Just grab the wood, put it where it was supposed to go. I'm like, I'm not smart enough to recognize when I'm in pain. I got nerve damage, homies. Oh, should mention, we actually have new stuff on the merch. It's still the same, just the logo, because I haven't gotten anything else yet. We got new merch because new merch shit came out. So there's a sweater, a tank top, and I think one more thing. I don't remember. Why is it not there? Yeah, we got the extra large mouse pad, we got the smaller mouse pad, we've got the sticker, the mug, the zip up hoodie, and a tank top. So you must cop. Alright. But yeah, it's just there's a zip up one. Eventually they're gonna have the logo on the back, so I'm thinking I'll just like make like a super blown up version of the logo, and I'll throw it on like the back so it's like big. But they don't have the back ones yet, so maybe not that. There's a tank top though. So I think the tank top's only $25 and the hoodie is only $45. So not too bad. But I don't know if I'd really want to get like it, because it's just on like the left side of the heart type spot for the logo one. I didn't want it going across the middle. But yo, I just had a great idea. I need to take, hold on, I'm taking down that logoed one. Hold on, I'm taking down the hoodie. Unpublish. Hold up. I just had a good idea. Replace image, just the heart, design, oh, I can't rotate it in this? Okay, I'm gonna have to do that later. I want the broken heart in the middle of the zipper. Yo, I just thought of that. That's so... I'm doing that. I'm gonna do that later. Alright, so that should be unpublished though. Yeah. Okay, so you guys can't get the sweater right now, but I'm gonna do that later because our logo's a broken heart, right? With the two different sides. So if I do that, that'd be cool, right? I'm gonna do that, and then I should probably just like do like the kanji, or what is it, kanji that we're using for the logo? I forget. I think it's kanji. Vertically on the back. I think that'd be cool. I don't know if I can do that, but I know I could do that if I were to use like Teespring. But if I use Teespring, there's no notification on screen if you guys order something. I mean, not that I would complain, but you know, you guys like getting recognized for when it happens, right? Because it's cool. But no, there's the two different mouse pads. Gecky's already gotten my old one and now this new one. By the way, Gecky, has that one arrived yet? And there's also the stickers, the mug, and now the tank top. That hoodie I have to do later, because that'll be cool. That is so smart. I like that idea. Good idea, brain. I thought up a good thing. But yeah, I mean, if you wanted to get it, I mean, I could publish it again, but I mean, like the other idea I think is gonna be better. So I might do that after stream. It should only take me like a minute to blow it up in Illustrator, and then just save that, and then throw it in there. It needs to be like on a really high DPI though. But yo, I'm so down for that. I also need to like fix the heart a little bit, because underneath the one part it doesn't curve properly, but I don't know if I care enough to fix that, because I don't know, a lot of my design is like sharp edges anyways, so I'm like, I mean, I made it myself, so it's whatever. Yeah, it arrived yesterday or the day before. Nice. Is that one good quality too? Come on, Gecky, you're gonna be my promo man right now. Come on. Because you have the old one with the old character design, right? Where he's just kind of chilling in the corner. But yeah, I kind of want to get the mug myself. And if you guys want me to, I can make a variation of all the stuff that doesn't have the heart and it's just the logo, or just the words, or one where it's just the heart and no words. So just waiting on Neon's sweater and 2 of Ava's. Of course you are. Of course you are. Go and get more stuff from the girls. I mean, to be fair, I'd kind of want it too, but I'm too broke. Oh boy. Vixen here like, wait till my merch drops. I should probably like finish making you that overlay pack, shouldn't I? Because I only made like the one scene for you. I think I gave you like some of the other files, but I think I only made one scene. I wonder if I should make more. Because I want to change up my stuff too, so I don't know. Well, now what do we want to talk about? Gotta find something. What would be interesting to speak about? I'm uncertain. Is there any like type of content you guys want to see me start making? Or should I start like reading off like my plans for other things? Because like I'd have to grab my other, I still need to figure out how to transfer all my notes from my other phone to this phone. Unless I have to type them all in manually, and I really don't want to. Don't worry about it. I want to remake them to look like wallpaper and kind of old-fashioned. Okay, so you're saying I wasted my fucking time. No. I just want to try and figure out like a way. I know I can't, but I want to figure out a way to set up a good spot in here to be able to have like product review shit. Yo, I would love it if we could all hang out in one Discord VC interest, talk about how everything's going. That would be sick. Sorry if this doesn't make sense. I'm talking to several people right now. I mean, if it was in English, it would make sense. The part saying I'm sorry if it doesn't make sense made sense. I have no idea what the fuck you were just saying before that, though. I'm doing like 20 things right now. I'm just like, yeah. I mean, that made sense. Why didn't at the beginning? You did that in like 20 minutes, I swear. Yeah, I did. Yeah, actually, I think I made it in like 10 or 15. And then the 20 minutes was like, what do you think of this? Spent like 5 minutes trying to get you to say if you liked it or not. And then you were like, yeah, I do like that. And then I was like, all right, cool. So I just used it for your thing. But yeah. No, I like just like making shit. It just gives me something to do. I still need to make shit for my buddy Crit. I've been meaning to make shit for him for a while. I just got super sidetracked and my computer had problems. And then had other things going on. I'm trying to figure out other shit. I'm like, oh my god. Yes, so I mean, we should all hang out in one voice call, Discord voice call, and talk about how things are going, but like we should all take turns. I will actually never mind. I think that would get out of hand, but I mean, if we're all nice enough to do that, I mean, that's down for that. You need commas, homie. All right. My keyboard is getting destroyed. You just need to take a rest every like fucking 7 words, maybe. My god, I ran out of air like quarter way through that. But no, we often chill in the Discord, just all hang out. Normally right now, like I'm in the streaming channel, only certain people. Almost just yanked my earbuds out of my head. I normally just kind of have people join me in the streaming channel that have that permission, right? Because I only trust certain people to not destroy my stream. Because I know they aren't going to say something incredibly fucked up that will get me banned. But no, we often will chill in like the gaming channel or like room 1 and just all hang out. I want to make it so Fridays we have a weekly event kind of thing going on where it's like a movie thing. I just haven't gotten around to organizing all that yet because, well, I've been trying to organize everything else in my life first. Plus moving into this room and then building stuff outside and then sorting out my life, you know? But, you know, we've got a lot of stuff coming up. So I've got plans for things. I got all those shorts planned. So I'll be like making YouTube shorts that'll also go on like Instagram Reels, TikTok. And I'll probably put it on like Twitter fleets because why the fuck not? Or maybe I'll just post it to Twitter as well because why not? You know, an animated fireplace overlay is the only thing I want, but I can make that with stream elements. Oh, okay. But yeah, I want to have like a weekly like gaming event, or I kind of want to make it so it's like Halo. I really just want to play Halo. Okay, I haven't played Halo and I wanted to play Halo, and I don't need an excuse to play Halo. I've got occasionally some free time. I just don't feel like gaming at that time. But if it's technically work, because it's community involved, right? I want to do like Halo custom games with people. Like I really love playing like, you know, like the campaign, but you know, I've got nearly all the fucking achievements, save for all the multiplayer ones. So I was like, if I could make like a weekly event where we all just sit down and we play Halo, I think that'd be fun. You know, I'd be down for that. Like we just like play like custom games, or we play like Forge and just fuck around, or we'll just like build little teams and just get into like a Slayer match, you know, like whatever. But like I need to get that sorted, because I also want to use that afterwards, because everything I think about, like I want to make into content somewhere else as well, right? It's the main issue I'm having with my streams, is they aren't able to be turned into videos. This stream cannot become a video. There's nothing of this stream that is worth turning into a video. It's just kind of we're hanging out, right? Whereas like tomorrow's stream, if it's entertaining when we play it, it could be turned into a video, right? But I don't know, right? And then Wednesdays, those could technically be turned into stream like videos. I would just need to find someone to be willing to sit down and cut it all down, and I don't have the money to toss at someone for that yet, so that's not happening. Mondays are usually just like collab streams, so I mean they could be turned into videos. I just need it to be entertaining and have like good synergy with the person and make sure it's something people want to watch, right? Tuesdays are like cryptid things. Can't really turn that into a video, right? So I want to make it so, well, I have my second Instagram account. That's literally a Halo Instagram account where I just take cool screenshots. Well, if I have a community event where we play Halo, I could just take screenshots from that in theater mode and then turn that into the Instagram account. And then my minimalistic art that I like to do in my spare time, when I have it, goes on my third Instagram account. My main one, I want to sit down, have a time where I can go out and take a bunch of pictures. I'll use that time as my unwinding time, right? I'll go for a walk. I'll go chill in the woods. I just want to vibe, you know? I want to have a good time. I want to be outside of my house, because as much as I like talk about like, I'm like, gotta do this on the computer, I got this, you know, I'm planning out this, I'm working on that, I'm doing this over here, right? I hate being in front of a computer. Like, I'm not even kidding. I straight up hate sitting down in front of a computer all day. Like, I would sooner be outside chopping wood, because it's physical activity. I've always been like an athletic kid, right? Until I developed heart problems, obviously. But I just like being outdoors. I used to be the kid that was like into parkour. I was the kid, well, I mean every kid was, but like I did actual parkour, like jumping off buildings and stuff. Not like I'm gonna jump between the little rails at the skate park or something. No, like I actually would climb up a fucking building freehand, right? I'd be like, that east trap looks like it might fall, but whatever. Grab onto this, grab that. All right, we're good, you know. Or like you run, kick off a wall, do a flip somewhere, you know. Like I would do parkour, right? I used to bike like fucking 2-3 miles to my buddy's house every day, stop halfway at my grandparents' house, and go swimming for 2 hours. And then at school, I was like on like the running team and whatnot. I set a record at my school before, and I mean it got beat the next year, but that record hadn't been left for like 20 years. It only got beat the next year because the person was much taller than me and even more athletic than I was. So, and you know, obviously that makes sense. So I was like, all right, whatever. But I was always like one of those active kids, you know. I was always riding a bike, riding a skateboard, or going into the woods and like, you know, climbing trees, or like just doing shit, right? And now I sit here in front of a fucking computer all day developing back problems. So that's just VRC was hella entertaining though. I do want to make VRC like part of the week, but like I don't know what to sub out. I mean, I could do like VRC funny moments things, right? But I like having my IRL streams. Like, do we want only one IRL stream a week? Because if you want, we could do that. Like, it's just trying to figure out how to reschedule everything, you know? Because if we want, we can, as an example, Monday, do our normal collab thing, right? Tuesday, we could do the VR chat, right? Wednesday could still be Wind Waker. Thursday could be our stream goals, and then Friday, when normally Nacho and Cutter are both free, we can go back doing the cryptid thing, because they and I want to record on Saturday nights to do our podcast. So if we already talked about it the night before, we have it in our head the next day. So that might be an idea. Not that I can record tomorrow anyways, because I'm going to be doing... Well, I mean, I could record tomorrow. Because the stream won't be until 11 p.m. and we normally want to record around 9 p.m. But I don't know if they're even both free tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, Saturday. But you know what I mean. Doesn't sound bad. See, that was my thing though, is I wanted it to be like... type thing. With like, VTuber IRL, VTuber IRL, VTuber, right? That way... people aren't weirded out by the fact that like I'm a real person once a week. If it happens like every other day, they expect it, right? But if it's once a week, someone that doesn't know is like, what the fuck's going on, you know? But yeah, I don't know. Could, I mean, if you guys are down, we could do it that way. And I mean, I don't know. I'll talk to like Catter and Nacho and see if they're cool with that, because if they're down for Fridays being like creepy day again, and there we go. I mean, Saturdays are generally a day that I want to have off, right? But just changing what things are being done. And I mean, it means that I only need to pretty up once a week, I guess, you know, like instead of twice. So I think that might, you know what, we'll try that. I'll see what they're into. If they're down for that, have them there every Friday, because I know they don't normally work well, Nacho works 7 days a week, but doesn't normally work Saturday mornings, and Ketter doesn't normally work Saturday mornings either. So I don't know, I'll talk to them and see if they're down for that. I know I want to try and like get more into like the supernatural type shit and start like discussing things, do research, have like actual shit, and that's the idea for the podcast. So, and then we'll become more well versed in stuff, so that'll make those even better. What is happening over here? Okay. Not important. I was just like, what is happening on my screen? Nothing. Yeah, you know what? That actually does sound like a decent idea. I'll just need to like sit down and organize it all and write it down, but... Actually, Vex, do you mind going into Discord and typing that out for me? Just so I remember it, because I'm going to completely forget. I know I'm going to forget. I'm already starting to forget. So, if you don't mind doing that. Because... Sure. Do I DM it and pin it? No, just DM. I'll write it down on my phone after stream. But, or probably I'll just put it onto the schedule and just write it out that way. Because like this, oh, I didn't update the schedule the past week. Oh well. But yeah, so let me know when you're gonna start typing it, and then I will list off what it would be. So maybe it'd be, if you're okay with it, just be like Monday colon then shift enter, so it's on the next line, and then like Tuesday colon, and just do that all the way down to Friday. And then I'll just list off what each day is, and then we'll do it that way. I think that might be the smart way to do that. That's probably the smart way to do that. That way I can just look at it and I'll know at a glance. But yeah. So just let me know when you're ready to start typing in, and then I'll start that up. So what else do we want to do? Because I know content-wise, I came up with like some cool ideas for like the IRL channel. Okay, ready? All right. So Monday, collab. Tuesday, VR chat. Wednesday, Wind Waker. Thursday, goal, because that'd be like this kind of shit. So I'll just write down goal, and then Friday, spooky. That should be good. I'll know what that all means. And I think that'll work. And welcome back, Tundra. I'm glad that you've arrived once more. We're just figuring out how the new schedule is going to be. It's still going to be Monday to Friday, just changing up the content plan. Not that there's a huge plan, because it's only been like this for a couple weeks anyways. Thank you, Vex. I just saw that pop up. But like I was talking about like the other day, my idea for like shorts and stuff like that, like for like TikTok and YouTube and Twitter and all that and Instagram. And I was looking up like some pretty cool ideas that I want to do for like IRL crafts pretty much. And I say crafts, but it's more of like, I want to call it goth kid crafts, right? Because I found like punk crafts and I was like, these are kind of cool. Why don't I do the goth version of this? Because I mean, I mostly wear punk stuff, but a lot of my stuff's also goth. So I was like, we'll just call it Goth Kid Crafts, because why not? Like, and just have it as like a random thing I do on it. And it gives me more ideas for things. So, sounds interesting. Yeah, like, okay, so I've got this pair of cowboy boots that I want to make. All right. And it's because my dad had a pair when he was younger, right? And he called them his shit kickers. And what he did was he took a nice pair of cowboy boots. He steel capped them, so the toe of it was like steel bent to the toe shape, right? So pretty much a steel toe, but it's called a steel cap because it's on the outside. And then he put spurs on the back, strong spurs, right? Like ones that will fuck shit up if they hit them, right? And then took like, you know when you have an X-Acto knife, right? And there's like that really sharp razor blade, you know? So he took a piece of steel and made it sharper than that, used it to cut into like the side of the boot, right? Like just into like the rubber at the bottom, and curved it perfectly with that line and fit it in there, being very careful not to hurt himself when he put it in, because it was like beyond razor sharp. Put it inside of that, going right from the toe right to the spur, okay? And then obviously you just use a little bit of heat, the rubber will adhere to it. And yeah, so he called them his shit kickers, because the cap is pointed and steel. There's a blade pretty much like maybe a millimeter or two sticking out the side, curved with the boot, and then a strong metal spur at the end of it. And he could literally kick chunks out of brick walls because it was just so solid and sharp that it was just so he called them his shit kickers. And yeah, I think a cop took them from him or something. But like but ever since he told me about that when I was like 7, I was like, well, I don't think it might have been around 10. He wouldn't have said shit around me when I was 7. But maybe when I was 10, I was like, yo, I want to make myself a pair of shit kickers, right? So I'm like, that would be so cool, right? I'd get like a nice pair of shit kickers, awesome, right? And I'd probably just show the craft of making it, right? I don't think I'd ever wear them anywhere, but they'd be cool to have. Mind you, we heard 2 more gunshots earlier today around the corner, so I mean, maybe I should wear them. Who knows? But because for those that don't know, a couple weeks ago, someone got shot literally like 2 streets away from me. And the night before, someone got shot on like the opposite end of town. So I don't live in a great area. Yay, small town Ontario. So, and then I have another idea for a pair of, I call them my curb stompers. So I want shit kickers and curb stompers. All right. I've got my clown boots. If you guys want, I can show you my clown boots. Those are actually made. I made those a long time ago. But curb stompers, I want to get, well, the particular ones I want are called 𝐻𝐸𝐻𝐸 gravel boots, right? But they don't sell the ones I want, right? Though these ones were like really expensive. They were like $200-300. They were steel-toed. I'd still steel cap them on the outside as well, just because it looks cool. But they've got chains going down the sides of them. So they're about like mid-shin, a little bit, maybe like 2/3 shin combat boots, right? No thick platform, just like a basic boot platform, all right? And I would add spikes right up the back of them, all right? Actually, you know what? I am going to be right back. I'm going to go and grab my clown boots so I can show you exactly on a boot what I want to do. So I'll be 1 second, okay? Just 1 second. Alright, I'm back. So, I only grabbed one, but these are my clown boots, okay? Because the toe goes up so damn high, but there's spikes on it. Alright, going right up it, and then I got 2 spikes up here, alright? Right at like the tongue, holding the tongue in place. You can kind of see them. And then the entire back of it has got spikes as well. Okay? This is shit I wear, by the way. I look very approachable at the moment. Okay, I wear these and like leather jackets and all of my chains and ripped jeans and yeah. So these are pretty much the same size spikes that I want. So my curb stompers, we're just gonna use this as an example. These really need to be. I need a thing for the inside of these. But so the idea for the curb stompers is they've also got an internal zipper like this, right? They aren't like actual like tie up because that's way too much fucking effort. All right, you want like an inside zipper, and I want to make them very similar to the shit kickers. I'd make sure that they were steel-toed, right? Steel cap on the outside, have chains going down from each side onto the back. All right, going around. Have either midway or all the way down, maybe just before the chain, maybe just above it, of the spikes going down it, right? And then have 2 little spikes probably like right at the heel, just sticking out, right? Whether they're vertical or horizontal, I'd have to figure out with what boot I had, all right? Oh, also, sorry, on the shit kickers, there was also, on the bottom right here, 2 screws screwed into it. So you can throw up sparks when you hit the ground, and that's cool. So you do that with like the chain going around it, right? Maybe have a small chain going in the front, and then I would probably do something very similar to how the clown boots are with these spikes here. Depends on the boot though. I might just do 3 going back from where the steel cap is, and again put screws into the heel of it, so it's got I can throw up sparks, right? And I don't know if I'd want to put a blade in the side of a curb stomper, because the whole point of those is to stomp, right? Not to like kick something. So, because like the ankle doesn't move the same in that type of boot, right? So it'd probably be smarter if I were to, as having like a spike going from the heel, outwards, right? That'd be my idea for the curb stopper, because then you swing back with your foot. So instead of, you know, kicking with like the side, you swing back. So not that I'm saying I promote violence in such a way. I'm just saying I don't live in the best neighborhood, and that would be a form of insurance that I'm okay, you know? So it's just an idea. But I think it'd be cool to like make something like that and just make like short little videos like I'm making a craft like this, you know, and that is the craft. Now I have to be very careful as to not step on that because that will hurt like a bitch, because those spikes are actually really sharp. Like, this is not self-harm for any form of whoever is watching, alright? This is a demonstration on how sharp these are. I am fully aware that I am potentially going to cut myself, alright? This is not self-harm. I am not doing this as to elicit or suggest you should do this, okay? I'm just simply showing how sharp these are, alright? So, you can kind of see it right in the middle of my arm. Probably should have done it on the other side, but I think I would have gotten in trouble for that. Where? Damn, me healing so fucking quick, it's already gone. Alright, we'll use the other side of the arm. Again, do not do this at home. I do not encourage you to ever hurt yourself in any form of way. I have an incredibly high pain tolerance and nerve damage. I don't feel it, okay? So you can see really quick. Why is it not showing up? Not really see it on the camera. It's like right there. I don't know. It's not showing up, but pretty much my skin is all fucky. Hold up. Okay? Like, these cut. Like, those are really... Hold on. Fucking arm. Figure out where it is. Okay? So you see that? They are sharp. So, I'd want those on it. And again, I do not promote hurting yourself in any form of way. Do not ever hurt yourself. It's not a good thing. Me, I have nerve damage and incredibly high pain tolerance on top of that. So I can't feel pain to begin with 70% of the time. Alright? My scar is worse, not trying to brag. I just used that on my arm. That was a fresh cut. It's not an actual scar. And it won't scar. It will heal probably within an hour. But that's because I heal incredibly quickly. I have nerve damage. I can't feel pain about 70% of the time. And I already have an incredibly high pain tolerance because I've just always had a really high pain tolerance. So it doesn't affect me whatsoever. Like, I got cuts on this part of my arm over here. You know, you can kind of see it there from like when I jumped up into the attic and I cut myself in the arm and I was like, okay, whatever. And then I got a little cut here from the same thing. You know, my middle ring finger, this doesn't come off anymore because I've broken that knuckle too many times. I just got a high pain tolerance. I hurt myself a lot. Want to hear a story? I was a stupid toddler. Oh man, I always love hearing stories about children being stupid. That's my favorite. Yes, please don't ever hurt yourself, people. Okay, thank you. I am just very dumb and don't feel pain. So I just wanted to demonstrate how sharp those are. I actually had a police officer tell me I probably shouldn't wear them because they are considered medieval maces. Because each of those boots weighs 2 pounds. Each boot weighs 2 pounds and it has sharp pieces of metal on it. And I was like, And he was just like, well, I ain't gonna take them from you. I think they look really cool, but you probably shouldn't wear them out. And I was like, okay. Like, I don't care. Did I miss something? My mom called me. Oh my god, they're a morning star. Nani? What are you talking about, Vex? What? Vex, what did you just say? I'm so... They maces with spikes. Yeah, I was just showing off the cuts I just purposely gave myself with them. That I said, do not ever do. It is not good. There's always a better option. Alright? But like, I can show you how sharp they are. Like, there's the cut right there on the top. It's actually bleeding now. You kind of see it. And then there's the one on the bottom. All right. They're really fucking sharp spikes. All right. So I was, and Morningstars aren't necessarily, no, I did it on purpose. I was like showing how sharp they were. And I made it very clear, do not hurt yourself. Okay. Like you should never hurt yourself. All right. I have nerve damage, an incredibly high pain tolerance, and it was a demonstration. Okay. I couldn't feel what I did there. I can see it, but I can't feel it. All right. And I don't recommend testing to see if you feel things like that. I just know that, I hurt myself enough, and I'm also incredibly dumb, that isn't going to affect me whatsoever. This will probably heal within the hour. Maybe not that one, but this one will probably heal within the hour. So, because I heal fairly quick. I used to heal incredibly quickly, but no, it's just, as a disclaimer, don't hurt yourselves. It's a bad idea, all right? I was just demonstrating how sharp those are, because they technically are a weapon, all right? And the officer was like, they're fucking cool. You probably shouldn't wear them outside. And I'm like, just my boots. But Vex, you missed my boots. I was talking about how I want to make curb stompers. These are my clown boots. I like my clown boots. My clown boots are cool. All the spikes on the back. These are the spikes that I was showing off how sharp they are. Okay? And like they got the spikes going on the front. And then I got 2 spikes up here at the tongue. So, yeah. And I explained how I wanted to make my curb stompers. Using these boots as a demonstration. Because these boots, they're heavy. Like, look how much, like, rubber is on. I just grabbed hold of the spikes. Look how much rubber is on this. I was like 2 inches of height from these. I heard that part, I think. Oh, those look extra sharp. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm only bleeding a little bit. The ones in my hand now, though. No, I don't know. I like them. They're really cool. I haven't worn them in a while. I should start wearing them. They're weird to walk in, though, because those kind of give you like a oomph kind of walk to yourself, where you're just kind of like, because they're just curved. So when I was little, I was at my babysitter's home. I decided to pet a stray dog. He bit me, and I fell on the corner of the sidewalk. So I ended up in the ER with stitches in the left side of my head. Had to ask how many stitches I got. Oh, well, there you go. But I mean, shit happens. I remember I was wearing my leather jacket the one day. Well, one of them. I was wearing, it's a thick cowhide jacket. All right. 28. That's a lot. It's like a thick biker cowhide jacket, right? It was a black one. It's a tough one, right? I used to be terrified of Rottweilers, all right? I don't have anything against Rottweilers now. My buddy just had a very poorly trained Rottweiler, and his aunt or some shit or whatever had the sibling of that one that was also incredibly poor trained. So my only experience with Rottweilers was they're very aggressive, jump on you, growling dogs. I have no problem with any other dog, but those ones were just, I was terrified of, not really terrified, but I was more like, I'm afraid he's gonna fuck me up, right? But when I was like 14, right, I was chilling outside my buddy's place, outside, like, and he wasn't too far from our school, right? And there's another school down the road that's for like elementary kids, and we're just kind of chilling, and it's like spring, so I'm still wearing my jacket. And this elementary school student is walking home towards, like, the complex that he lives in. And I see him just freeze, and we're like, what the fuck? Right? And he just kind of slowly backs up and crosses the street, right? So I'm like, what the fuck? And I look over, and there's the biggest Rottweiler I've seen in my entire fucking life, right? And my buddy, knowing that I'm scared of Rottweilers, is like, oh shit, right? But my brain goes, there's a child who could potentially be in danger. I'm wearing leather armor pretty much, right? I know a Rottweiler's bite force can't technically go through the leather. It could break my arm, but it can't go through this leather. All right. So I just kind of was like, okay, let's get over this real quick, right? So I kind of was like, all right, get up. And I start walking over, and the dog's just kind of looking at me, and I just get down on one knee, and I put my one arm out. And I was like, come here, buddy. Come here. Like, in case he jumps at me, I'm braced. Like, I got 1 foot back. I can't really show it because I'd have to, you know what? Let's just do this. Use our brain. So I've got 1 foot forward, right? I'm just kind of like back like this on one knee. So I can't go backwards, right? Because my foot's on the ground, right? I kind of put my arm forward. I'm like, come here, buddy, come here, you know. And the dog just kind of was like, kind of growling, right? Big fucker growling. I'm like, come here, buddy. Like, you know, like thinking like, please don't fucking attack me. Please don't fucking attack me. But I'm like, come here. Hey, come here, bud. Right? And he just kind of was like, oh, you're not afraid of me. Okay. But just kind of wanders up to me. Just this dog just apparently came out of someone's backyard. Right? So he comes over and I've got my arm up and then I have my hand. I'm like, okay, like if he's going to go right for my head. So the arm will go up. Right? And he kind of sniffs me and he starts licking me. I'm like, okay. Just kind of start petting him. I'm like, okay, he's good. He's good. All right. He's fine. Right? And I was not going to let him know I was afraid. Right? Because they can smell fear. And I was like, oh, hell no. Right? So I just kind of look at his collar and I see the address just down the road. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all right, come on, buddy, let's go. So I kind of hook 2 fingers into his collar and I start petting him. I'm like, all right, let's walk. And he's like, okay, we're just going now. Right? And I'd like to point out that I was like maybe 5'5" at the time. Right? And this dog came up to like here on me. Right? Like it was the biggest Rottweiler I've ever seen. Right? Like it was a big fucker. Right? It outweighed me probably like 4 times over. All right. So I'm like, all right, kind of hooking. I'm like, all right, let's go. And he's like, okay. And I was kind of walking. And I walked up to the address. I'm like, all right, come here, bud. Right? And just kind of like knocked on the door, still holding his collar. And I was like, and they're like, I'm like, this your dog? They're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, he was just down the road. They're like, oh, shit. And I was like, yeah, your back gate is open. Do you want me to go and close that for you after? And she's like, yeah. So I let the dog in, right? And I'm like, all right, have a good one. Walk over, close the back gate, walk back over to my buddy's place. And my buddy's like, I thought you were scared of Rotties. I'm like, oh fuck, man, I need to use the washroom. Like, he was like, fair enough, because I was sitting there like, if I wasn't wearing that jacket, that particular jacket, because that was like the thickest leather jacket that I had, I probably would not have done that. I mean, I probably would have, but I was just like, there's a kid that could potentially be in danger, right? And that was my thought process: protect people, right? I don't like people, but I like to protect people. So like it just, that switch just kind of flipped, right? So it was neat though. And then that kind of changed my outlook on Rotties a little bit, because I was like, well, he didn't attack me, you know, he wasn't jumping at me, he growled, but I mean, he didn't attack me. So I was like, all right. And then I met my one friend's Rottie, and sweetest thing I've ever met, right? And I just kind of walked in, I was like, you got a Rottweiler? She was like, oh yeah, she's really well trained though. I was like, okay. She's like, you want to repet her? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I just kind of get down on one knee, put my hand out, and she kind of, you know, sniffs my hand. She's like, okay, yeah, you can pet me. And I started petting her, right? And I was like, all right, cool. And that just kind of was like, all right, it's not all Rotties. It was just 2, you know, the only 2 I had, like, you know, interaction with before that, but it was just the 2 that were bad. Because that, even the one that was like bigger than any dog I've ever fucking seen, I swear to God, you know, he was not an issue, right? Like, he was clearly well trained. He just was like kind of confused on where the fuck he was, right? So he was like, what the fuck? And you know how dogs are, like they'll sometimes growl before they bark, and they just bark to say hello. So I'm not too afraid of that. Sometimes you get startled because you're like, what the fuck? I wasn't expecting him to bark, but you know, yeah, it wasn't that bad. So yeah, mind you, I've always been more of a cat person, right, Noella? She's just asleep on the bed. She's like, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to nap. Like, all right, where are we at? 2.5 hours. All right. Oh, I gotta crack the knees. Yeah, we gotta go until 2 a.m. So, what else should we do? Should we tell more stories? Do you guys want to hear more stories? Nearly done the energy drink. If I have to, I can disable a dog in multiple ways, but I prefer not to. I think most people can do that. Same for pit bulls. My dad had like 6 of them, and they were sweet. I've never had a bad pit bull. Pit bulls are some of the sweetest dogs I've ever met. Anyways, I remember one time a dog bit me. It bit my finger. First, got my finger a little bit, and then I pulled it away, and then it grabbed my muscle, so that happened. Ooh, that sounds not fun. Not fun at all. Yeah, do you guys want to hear like other random stories? Or like, should we try and find a topic of discussion otherwise? Because I got plenty of fucking stories of things that have happened in my life. I mean, I don't think I'm a very entertaining person, but yes, please. Okay. Pick a topic, and I will tell you if I have a story about it. And I want everyone to pick a topic, because then we could just go on for a whole bunch of things. Because I've lived a life. Story time, let's go. All right, yeah. I'm gonna drink some water that's over here now. Because no other went up on the chair, so I moved it. God damn, I really gotta quit smoking. Mind you, I've only had 3 smokes today, so crazy party. Oh man, I've got some crazy party stories. I have a pit bull, German Shepherd Border Collie mix, and a German Shepherd Husky mix, and they're all fucking pussies. Fair enough. A farm. I actually used to work on a farm. So do you guys want to hear crazy party first or farm first? Because I got plenty of crazy party ones. I used to be in a gang, so parties happened literally every night. So, what the heck? I was gonna ask that. The woods. Ooh, the woods are fun ones. The woods are fun ones. All right, so do we want farm stories or do we want like crazy party stories? Crazy party at a farm? Didn't have that. Nope. Never had any parties on the farm. I worked at a horse farm, so not really any parties there. Horses will tell you to shut up. Both? Well, I mean, which one do you want to hear first? Because I have stories for both. And I mean, there's also the woods. I can tell stories about shit from the woods. So, I just need to know. Farm? Alright, so that's 1 vote for farm. Drunk ass party, so that's 1 for party. Hey, how's I cannot hold on, let me try and read this. I can't even speak English normally. Can I call you Tulip? Welcome to the stream, my D-Live friend. Alright, so we're trying to come up with story time right now. We've got 1 vote for a story from when I worked on a farm, another one from when I worked at a party, or it was at a party. We got another one for party. Okay, so that's farm, party. No, we didn't have a yeehaw tractor gathering. No, it wasn't like that. It was literally I volunteered on a horse farm. I don't speak English. Well, you're doing better than me apparently. So Vex, you get to decide if it is going to be party or farm. There's also woods, but I mean, Turkish? Ooh, I don't know any Turkish. But unfortunately, it is English only chat, so I would really appreciate if you try and do English. If not, Google Translate. Come on, Vex, it's down to you. Party then? I want to hear the wild stuff. All right. So I've got a few from different parties. Start a poll. No need for a poll. Fuck that. We could do boot camp or summer camp. I have summer camp. I never went to a boot camp. I would have gotten kicked out of a boot camp for beating someone up. So let's do the party one. Do I want to tell the one? I've already told the one where I severed a man's jaw from his face. That one's not a fun story anyways. I remember I used to work at a place called Spencer's Gifts. All right. Now, anyone doesn't know Spencer's Gifts, it's pretty much like Hot Topic, but for like young adults and has sex toys in the back. All right. Not good sex toys, by the way. Probably shouldn't buy them from there because they're all TPE, which is thermoplastic elastomer, which is not body safe, so probably don't do that. All right. Unless you get the glass stuff, in which case you're completely fine. The lingerie is just all right, but I mean, just don't get anything that's TPE. All right. It's not body safe. All right. I also worked at a sex shop after that, and that's how I know. So, when I worked at Spencer's, it was a great job. I really enjoyed that job. All right. It was fun. I made lots of friends. Yeah. And I got to chill with people and sing music all fucking day. Right. I was like great at sales. I got to meet random people that were like my aesthetic. Cause you have all the punks, you have the geeks, you have like the gamers, you have like all these different types of people coming in. It was awesome. Right. So I was chilling and I'm just doing my thing, you know, making sales. And I have this guy and this girl and a few other friends show up. Right. Well, actually, I guess the one was the older sister, but whatever. And actually, I guess that is kind of important. And they came into my store and I'm like, hey guys, how can I help you today? Blah, blah, blah. Shoot the shit, talk with them. I'm like, all right, cool. And they're like, oh, we're looking for this. You know, I'm like, oh, you're looking for that. All right, let's take it over that and see what you got. Right. I was like, all right, cool. They're like, oh, we're looking for piercings too. I'm like, well, what kind of piercings? She was like, well, I just got my nipples pierced. I want some nipple piercings. And I was like, well, right here in this cabinet, it spins. There's nipple piercings. She's like, all right, cool. So she wanted to get some of those, right? And then they wanted to get a bunch of other things. And it was coincidentally, I believe it was either buy two, get two free, or it was buy two, or buy one, get one half off, or something like that. But I'm pretty sure it was buy two, get two free, right? So they bought a shit ton of piercings. They bought a lava lamp. They bought some clothes. They bought some lingerie and some sex toys, right? And some other various jewelry. They spent well over $400, right? Me looking at it goes, oh, I'm hitting goal today, because we had like little like goals. You didn't have to make it, but like you hoped you did, because it was like, it makes our store look good, right? So I'm like, all right, make a sale. I was pretty much becoming friends with them while they were there. They happened very often, actually. A lot of people just love shooting the shit and talk with, like, you know, the punk kid. You know, like, I wore all my chains to work, right? I have piercings. I had a chain that went from my ear to my lip, right? Like, I have 3 sets of spacers, right? I wear, like, a bunch of goth clothes, you know? I'm, like, whatever, right? And I'm high energy, right? I was like, oh, yo, I can get you that. Yo, I'm gonna go check it real quick, right? You know, like, I'm great at sales. So, I end up finishing my shift. It's getting towards the end of the night. It's about like 7-ish, I think, is when my shift ended. And I'm just kind of chilling. I had a bag of mini croissants from the dollar store and an energy drink. And that was my food for that day, right? This was my like 3rd energy drink of the day. Because if anyone knows, I've already had one this stream and I feel really low energy. But I'm trying to do my best to be entertaining. All right. I normally will drink 3 a stream. 1 for each hour. And I had 2 earlier, having this one and the rest of my mini croissants. I'm just sitting on the one bench inside the mall. And let's point out, this was years ago. It was probably like 2015 or 2016 or some shit. So I was just kind of vibing, you know. And they walked up and they were like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, oh, it's doing all right, you know. Like, would you guys like a mini croissant? Because I have a bag of mini croissants. And they're like, yeah, sure, I'll have a mini croissant. So I hand them all a mini croissant, right? They're like, what are you up to tonight? And I was like, probably go home and sleep. Play video games? I don't know. They was like, we're having a party. You want to show up? And I was like, go to a party? I don't mind going to a party. Sure. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm from a small town, right? And I'm like, but I just worked all day. I'm covered in sweat from walking around, right? Do you mind if I bus home? I give you guys my address, right? And when you guys are done doing whatever you're doing here, you swing by my place. And I'll, you know, I'd have shaved, not like shave, but like, you know, trimmed like how I have this, right? I've shaved, taken a shower, and, you know, prettied up a bit, you know, not wearing my normal clothes. I'll wear like a nice outfit, right? Actually, very similar to this. I was wearing my chains still, right? And black jeans, which is very common. But instead of a white shirt, it was like a black and red checkered shirt. All right. Like, you know, I need me my plaid. All right. So they're like, yeah, that's fine. So I'll go back home. I get in the shower, I pretty up, you know. Yeah, you brush your teeth, you go for the full pretty, right? A little bit of cologne, a little bit of extra deodorant, you know. You make yourself smell nice, you make yourself look nice, you know. Shaved it all down. Tweak the unibrow, you know, like everything necessary. And they show up, and I'm like, all right, cool. All right, hop in the car, you know. They don't feel like strangers anymore. They were great people. I still talk with like 2 of them, right? So I was like, all right. I'm like, so where's this party? And they're like, Tilsonburg. Well, I've never been to Tilsonburg before. Pulled out my phone. Oh, that's a 2-hour drive away. All right. Let's go to fucking Tilsonburg, right? Because random small town. So I'm like, all right, let's fucking go. I was like 20, right? I didn't give a fuck, right? We get there. No, I must have been 20 or 21. 21, I think. I think I was 21. And so I get to the party, and the main girl that had bought all the shit, right? It was her birthday, right? And that's why they're having a party. And I was like, oh. So I figured we was going to be at her house. No, the house we were going to was her boyfriend's house. Ah. See, I thought she was really cute. And I was thinking I'm going to try and get some. But you know what? You don't do that. That's fucked up, right? So, you know, we're at the boyfriend's house, right? They're kind of doing their own thing. And I'm at this drinking party and whatnot. And there's like a little bit of underage drinking because I don't know all their friends, right? I don't control people. I would suggest you don't drink when you're under the age, but you know, obviously it's a party, right? Well, kid who just turned like 18 or 19 or whatever, right? He's there. He's trying to be the life of the party. He's one of those like attention hog kind of kids, right? One of those ones that like, you need to look at me. I need to be the center of attention. You need to be paying attention. Story go blah, 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 blah. Yeah, pretty much. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to vibe. I'm going to have a couple drinks, you know, get to know some people, right? Because I'm very good at socializing with others. And the birthday girl, she says, hey, yo, Trash. Obviously, I'm saying my real name, but, you know, yo, Trash, shots. And I'm like, all right. I walk on over. She pours out a shot. Tequila Rose. I know a lot of people love it. Both my parents like it. I cannot stand Tequila Rose. Everyone says it tastes like strawberry milk. To me, it tastes like cough syrup and milk. No, thank you. All right. Not my thing. All right. But she poured a double shot. A double shot. Big, tall shot glass. I'm like, all right. Who dis? We're telling stories. So I'm like, all right. So down the hatch. That was nasty. That wasn't even like, like it wasn't like, alcohol. It was like that tasted like cough syrup and milk. No, right? I was like, okay, I'm done with that. Right? Chilling. Like 5-10 minutes goes by, and she's like, hey, yo, Trash, shots. And I'm like, I ain't drinking all that Tequila Rose shit no more. Right? And she was like, no, whiskey. Holds up a bottle of Jack Daniel's honey. Now, I don't really like Jack Daniel's because I think it's weak, right? But Jack Daniel's honey is pretty good. And at the time, I drank a Mickey of whiskey every morning. And if you guys don't know what a Mickey is, it's not the drug, okay? Like, that's something in the States. A Mickey is like pretty much a type of roofie. It's a date rape drug. In Canada, it's a size of bottle, okay? It's a small bottle. But I would drink one of those every morning before I went to work. And I would drink after I got home from work. And then I would go and work at, you know, Spencer's. I wouldn't normally drink just before going to Spencer's, though, because I like that job. It was before and after McDonald's. All right. So, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. Just want to say hello and hope your day was good. My day's been pretty okay. I've had a pretty decent day. I just haven't ate yet. So I've had like a hot dog, and that is all. So, but I will eat eventually. So I was like, all right, I could drink whiskey, right? I drink whiskey. That's my breakfast, you know? I'm like, I'll have whiskey, right? So I go on over because I was an alcoholic. I'm a recovered alcoholic for you guys if you don't know. All right. So she pours a shot and she goes to hand me the shot, and I reach past and I grab the bottle and go, that's your shot. She's like, I'm like, this is mine. She's like, okay. She takes a shot. I'm still drinking out of the bottle. I downed like a quarter of that bottle, put it down. I went, didn't even make a face. She already grabbed Chase, right? And everyone's like, yo, how did you do that? Hi, Mouse, you doing all right? I'm doing pretty okay. I'm telling stories about when I used to be an alcoholic. Where we're telling stories about random things. This one just coincidentally happens at a party from when I was an alcoholic. So, but how's your day going? Hopefully well. And then the attention hog kid, you know, he's like, I could do that, right? I'm like, all right. Hand him the bottle, right? Goes, takes a swig, and then, right? Take the bottle right back. I'm like, that's alcohol abuse. Put it down. You know, I was just like, what the hell? Everyone starts laughing, right? Not too bad. Thanks, sir, dude. Ooh, all right. Well, I'm glad it's not doing too bad. So obviously, birthday girl is getting pretty intoxicated. I do not sleep with anyone once they are intoxicated. That is just not my thing. I refuse. You cannot consent if you're intoxicated. All right. I don't even care if it was discussed beforehand. Once you start drinking, unless exclusively we said we both want to get drunk and then do it after, right? I will not have any form of thing like that with anyone that's intoxicated, right? Or if they're high, right? Like, obviously there's a difference between like smoking weed, but then there's also like other shit you can take, and I'm like, no. And like there's also there's a line that you can tell when someone's past where they can, right? So I won't do anything with someone that can't consent. Plus, it's her birthday, and it's at her boyfriend's house. Probably not my best decision. But her older sister, who was the designated driver for everyone and hadn't drank anything, and is the one that, you know, drove us from our town all the way to this other town. She's the older sister. Fuck it, go for it, right? I'm not drunk by any means. I've drank, but I'm not drunk, right? Because I have a high tolerance. So I go over, and I start flirting with her. Her and I start kind of shooting the shit. We go out, we have, she's having a smoke. I didn't smoke at the time, right? Just kind of, all right, you know, chilling, whatever, blah, blah, blah. One thing leads to another. Turns out I get to sleep with the older sister of the girl I went there to go and bang instead. And that's one of my fun party stories. That is an actual true story. That happened back in like 2015 or 2016 or some shit. Like when I was like 20, 21, somewhere around there. And then afterwards, she asked me how old I was. And I was like, I don't remember if I was 20 or 21, but it was one of the two. And she's like, oh my God, I just had sex with a 21-year-old, right? Let's just say 21 for simplicity's sake. I was like, well, you're the older sister, so I know you're at least 19, right? And she was like, I'm 27. And I was like, you enjoy the young buck? And she was like, yep. She would not leave me alone after that. Well, it doesn't matter about a crush. She had a boyfriend. You don't break the bro code like that. You do not sleep with another guy's girl. Unless that guy is a complete douchebag to that girl and you're trying to get her away from that and you want her to be with you. In which case, fuck that relationship because he's abusive or something. Nah, fuck that. Get her out of that. All right, show her what an actual good guy could be. All right, or a good girl if she's into girls too. But you know, it's just nah. So it was kind of funny. That was a fun time. It was a good night. Do you guys want to hear a farm story? I can assure you, it's nowhere near as interesting. But I've got some farm stories. Like, I mean, I've got other party stories too. But up to you guys. There's also stories from the woods. That was also a suggestion. That shit's more like paranormal, creepy kind of shit. So, because I'm like super into the supernatural and I'm like, I attract it like a fucking magnet. So, what about a bank story? I don't really have any bank stories. Like, I don't really go to the bank much. Like, my bank, I use Tangerine. Like, all my shit's online. So, like, other than, I remember back in high school, I was going to meet my buddies at the bank because it was just like not far from our school. So it was just a place to meet because we were coming from different spots and they were coming, or I was coming from the school, they were coming from the store or something. And I was walking up to him and I thought I was smiling. And he goes, dude, what's wrong? You okay? And I was like, well, I thought I was smiling, but I guess not. Like, that's the best bank story I can think of. Other than, like, I mean, I got in a fight with someone and then we ended up behind a bank because just like there was a hill there or something and we fell down the hill. But no, not really any stories about a bank. Oh, I did find a really cute moth when I went into the bank the one time. He was like holding on for dear life on the glass. I wonder if I have that picture. Because I transferred all my pictures over from my old phone onto this one. Not that I had that phone at the time, but it might be in here. Let's go albums. Maybe check camera. Go all the way down to the bottom because it should be by date, I think. Nope. All right. Would it be? Wouldn't be my downloads, I don't think. Nope. Would it be in Messenger? No. Snapchat? Nope, not in Snapchat. Huh. Maybe I just go on my Facebook. Because I think I shared it to my Facebook. Any dumpster ones? I've done dumpster diving quite a lot. That's actually why I like the name Trash Mouse, because I actually dumpster dive pretty often. Not like, oh, I gotta go and crawl through a dumpster. It's more of like I walk past a dumpster and I'm like, that's the garbage? Fuck yeah. Like my cat, like her one cat tree that's over here, that was in the dumpster. I found an entire fucking box of fucking tools in a dumpster because like someone was moving and they just threw out a bunch of shit and I was like, no fucking way, there's a toolbox in here. And I grab it, I lift it out and I'm like, it's heavy. Put it down, fucking full. I was like, yo, some girlfriend's mad at her ex-husband or boyfriend. Like, then there was also, I found, like, my old table that I had. I found that in the garbage, and I was like, yo, what? I just picked that up. That's a brand new IKEA table, pretty much. Game with the legs and everything. I found speakers in there, video games, consoles. I don't know. I found, like, all sorts of shit in dumpsters. But there's not any, like, particular story of dumpster diving. It's all just kind of, yeah, that happened. I did it, you know. Just walked past dumpster, saw something cool, and I was like, yoink. Like, even this chair, the bottom of it was just from a chair that was at the garbage. So I just took it, and I disassembled it. Alright, let's see if I can find uploads, albums, timeline maybe? Oh no, that is a bad idea. Let's not go through that. Mobile uploads? I don't know. Scroll way down. How far down can I go? I can almost guarantee it would be around here. Nope. Alright. How about... it's gotta be on here somewhere. Nope. Maybe it isn't timeline. Let's just scroll all the way down to the bottom. It's gonna take a while, boys and girls. What other stories might I have at the moment? Do you guys want to hear about the one in at the farm? It was when we first went to the horse farm, and we were gonna be starting to, you know, sponsor a horse, and then we ended up just started working there. And I was just kind of chilling, and this one horse, he was kind of a dick. He was funny, but he was kind of a dick. And I'm just kind of chilling, and it was the winter, so I had like a big poofy winter coat on because I was a kid, right? And he decided that he wanted to bite hold of my hood and just lifted me and let go and just dropped me. And I just laid on the ground. I was like, what the hell? I got beat up by a horse. And that's that whole story. I mean, there was other shit that happened too, but like nothing that entertaining. Why can I not find this thing? I don't even know who I would have sent it to, because I knew I had it uploaded on Facebook at some point. Oh god. Ugh. Seeing old profile pictures of me. What a fucking loser. Alright. I would beat me up. Alright? Like, if I saw me, like a young me, I would beat me up. I cannot seem to find this at all. That is so odd. I thought it'd be easy enough to find. Nope, I guess not. We got about 13 minutes left in stream. What would we... Oh, you know what? Maybe it's on here. Hold up. I might have posted it to Instagram back in the day. It was a cute moth. It would work really well for Instagram. Oh, it's possible. My brain is trying to remember it, and I'm pretty sure it was a square image. I found him. Yep, I found him. I don't know how well this is going to come up on camera, but there was a cute little moth just hanging out on the glass. That is... Look at him. He's adorable. He's cute. He's white and he's fluffy, and if I zoom in, you can see his little paws holding him. You know what? If you guys aren't weirded out by bugs, I'll just send it to myself, and then I'll put it on stream. Like... because that could work, if you guys want. It is not letting me save it. You know what? Can I screen capture? How do I screen capture new device? I don't know how to screen capture on a brand new device. How do you screen capture with new devices, guys? How do you... my old phone, I just slid my hand across it. Or I pressed down, like, the bottom button and the side button. But those don't do anything anymore. Because I don't have one of them. Power button and volume key, usually? Would it be up or down volume, or does it matter? That worked. Never mind. That worked. Alright, and I will send that to my bot account on Discord. Grown up, it was very chill, but now that I think about it, but I def had some interesting hobbies for sure. You were kind of a weird kid, probably. Alright, sure, send. Cool. Alright, so now that's over here. I can go over here and send it to myself. Alright, open link, yep, keep it, Alright, save images, desktop, sure. Show in folder. No, that ain't gonna work. Alright. We'll just add image from... where is it? Image. Okay. Browse. Desktop. Look at him. He's so cute. He's just like, I'm hanging on, what's up? I just was chilling. I was like, look at this fluffy fucker. Like, and you can even see like his tiny little paws. Like, I'll zoom it in on a paw. Let me zoom in on a paw. Oh, you can't really see it that well, but like there's a little paw. All right, there's just a little paw. But yeah, he was so cute, and I was like, you're adorable. I love you. And I needed to take a picture of him. I just went right up to the glass, and he was like, "What's up?" Caught bugs for fun growing up. Me too. I was the bug kid. Yep, I was the bug kid. My brother didn't like it. Moth. Yes, it was a moth. We need the distant meme scream. Oh, I know which one you're thinking of. Yeah. Like the yeah. I get you. All right. Well, there's supposed to be 8 minutes left in stream, but I'm being completely honest with you. This was full when we started stream. Now it's down to here, and it doesn't look like that's a lot. But this is 8 pounds of water. This is a gallon. And I told Geki before, do not let me drink a half gallon of water again in one sitting. Or standing, I guess. But because the last time I did that, of which was back on Monday, I literally peed for over a minute straight. I had a half gallon of water in me and 2 energy drinks. And I was like, this could end at any time. Just still going, you know. Bro, I had 2 praying mantis and I was caught dragonflies. So I never fucked with dragonflies. I didn't like them. Got stung by a dragonfly as a kid. Didn't like them after that. I like looking at them. I didn't want to catch them. My grandma had dragonflies all over the place because she had like 5 different gardens, like pond things going on, and a pool. You know, it was really awesome. But I was like, yeah, I don't fuck with dragonflies. I caught a praying mantis once or twice. I was able to catch like bees in like bags. I'd be like, get them. There was also, oh wait, I do remember something bad I did. Of course you did something bad. You're you. I know I would catch like grasshoppers and crickets, ants, and like roly-polies, or we call them potato bugs, but everyone else apparently calls them roly-polies. Then I also, what else do we catch? Like worms and stuff. I my love for centipedes, because centipedes are actually my favorite animal. And I don't care what you say, bugs are animals, all right? They're alive, they have a heart, or not a heart, they don't necessarily always have a heart, but you know, they're alive and they can think, right? So, and they're organic, they're not like wood, right? They have muscle and shit. So I consider them animals, right? So centipedes are actually my favorite animal, like the waterfall centipede. I burnt a hive of June bugs because they looked like bees. Still feel bad. This was on the 4th of July too. I mean, but also fuck June bugs, because like, if you're riding like a motorbike or something and you're going down like the highway and you get a fucking June bug to the leg, you're immediately fucking bleeding, right? And God hope you don't get hit in the face by one. Yeah, they might be cute, but they're fucking hard as fuck little piece of douchebags. Oh man, I never really liked cockroaches though. I always thought they were neat, but I never wanted to be near one, because I always looked at them. I was like, well, you're gross. I mean, like, they're just kind of buddies, right? Give them a name, they don't really mind. Still, I felt bad. Nah, fuck them. Cicadas. I'd beat the shit out of cicadas. Cicada. My little brothers and I, we were actually back when we had a paper route. This is a fun little story. Very short though. We were doing our paper route. We're coming down, and it was like a team effort. All right, with my younger brother and my baby brother. Right. This is before we adopted our other brother. Right. And baby brother was very little. He was maybe like 7, 8, whatever. And cicada came over and flew and hit him right in the fucking forehead. And like he was like, oh, ow, right? And then it kind of like fell back, and then it was mad at him, right? And without missing a beat, like I grabbed like the newspaper that I had and I slapped it to the ground, right? Because I saw it coming right back at him, right? And you don't want to get bit or nothing by a cicada, right? And I slapped it to the ground, and when I did that, it landed by the foot of my other brother, and he was like, boom, stepped on it. And then my other the baby brother, the one that had it hit him in the face, grabbed like the wagon of all the papers that we had and rolled it over top of it, and we made sure that cicada was dead because it attacked him. It was a good brotherly team effort. Dollar, welcome to the stream. We're actually just getting ready to end in just a few minutes. I'm losing my voice. We're actually getting ready to end stream in just a few minutes. We've been live for almost 3 hours, just kind of vibing at the moment, telling random stories. Fuck that one bug in particular. Yeah, I don't speak English. It's only English only chat, but you are welcome to use Google Translate to hang out still if you would like. Nice. Bro, in South America, cockroaches are massive, and the one time when I was really young, one flew into my shirt. That was horrifying. I had a ladybug fly into my mouth when I was 4 years old. All right. And it went under my tongue, and I couldn't get it out. I was like, I didn't know what to do, right? And then eventually just got to the point where I just kind of like did one of these, where I'm just kind of like leaned over, and I was just drooled it out of my face. Because I was like 4 and didn't know what to do. I just, and it was just, eventually it came out, and it tasted so bad because they like piss when they land, and I had fucking ladybug piss in my mouth, and it was a bad time. It was terrible. I could just not. It was just not for me. I don't want. I'll eat a bug, but I wouldn't eat them anymore. All right. Like, what the fuck is under my feet? That goes in the garbage. And I was like, what? I was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I don't like ladybugs. Mind you, my ex also really hated ladybugs. So whenever one was in the house, she's like, kill it. And I was like, okay, he's just trying to live. But like, all right, guess they die. I can't feel pain after hearing that. Oh god. No, I haven't liked ladybugs because that was like, fuck those guys. I had ladybug piss in my mouth and it just wasn't cool. And it was like stuck under my tongue, because how the fuck as a 4-year-old do you get something out from under your tongue? Nothing goes under your tongue, right? Now as an adult, I just go. But as a kid, I was like, what do I do? I hate cicadas. The only bug I let my uncle Brian had a cluster of ladybugs on his window, and they crawled in his light on the ceiling. Well then, that's not cool. But you know what? We're about to end stream, so let's find someone to drop a raid on. All right. So let's go over to back over to Twitch, because I like dropping people on my Twitch friends, because I don't think I have very many people on YouTube that I follow that stream. Most of them are just like big channels that I watch. I don't really follow a whole lot of my friends on YouTube that much. Let's see who is online. Well, we could. What are you guys feeling like watching? Do you want to watch another VTuber doing just chatting, my boy Frosted Fricks? We could watch a buddy of mine play Elder Scrolls Online. Or there's Doom. Someone else I know is playing Doom. What are you guys feeling? Because we can go and watch Elder Scrolls Online, Doom, or a just chatting VTuber. Oh yeah, Frosted, not gonna lie, I was gonna head to him. Alright. The only answer I got. Let's go to Frosted. This is my boy. Gonna go over there and get it muted. Alright, so go over here, raid channel. Of course he's not immediately there. Why wouldn't he be? Frosted Fricks. Alright, start raid. Alright. That's for everyone that is not on Twitch. This is where we're going. If you would like to join everyone else that is in chat, is my boy Frosted Fricks. He is currently doing I Laugh, I Lose a Bit of My Soul, right? He's a VTuber, he's cute, he's a funny mans, he's got he's random funny videos on his stream. Alright, my nose is itchy. I want to go. I've got to piss so goddamn bad. Alright, I love you all. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. Thank you everyone that followed and everything tonight. It means a whole lot. And hopefully the setup will look even better by the next IRL stream. Yeah, remember tomorrow is Graveyard Keeper, and then we're doing a stream on Saturday, which is a sponsored stream. Please stop on by. It really helps with the support. It does mean a lot. And if you guys want to use my download link once I get it on Saturday, you know, you play for 10 minutes and I make some money. So I mean, that'll be pretty fun. Oh, Alice, you're getting here just as I'm leaving. Oh no! If you want, DM me on Discord, or I did join your thing. Okay? Yeah. All right. Cool. All right. All right. Love you guys. Bye-bye.